Donnie says hello.
Hi, Donnie. Check, mic check. Can you hear me okay? I do not know where I am here. Pausing.
Can restart checkpoint.
Hi.
Confirm button.
Benji says, oh man, and early.
A little bit, a few minutes, right? A few minutes early.
Save. Load. Setting. Credit. Can restart checkpoint. Pop-up open. Restart from checkpoint. Are you sure?
Donnie
Any
says,
unsaved
check,
data
double
will be
check.
lost.
Check.
Confirm button.
Evil Hank
Confirm.
Venture Hater says hi.
That's so funny.
What's a Dark Elf statue doing in the Light Temple?
That's just how they looked before the division.
Evil Hank Venture Hater says, that's right, I'm back.
The
Nice.
elves weren't always split between light and
I
dark.
love it. I love
This
it when I
statue
start
depicts
hearing
the
names
elves
over and
before
over
the
again on
war,
different
before they
or
discovered
different
the
streams.
power
Makes
of
me
light.
happy. Makes me smile. All right. I think I'm in a spot here
Restart
where
checkpoint.
I'm good to be
Confirm
starting
button.
from. I don't remember
Select.
what happened at the end
Square
of the
button.
last God of War. That
Photo
was
mode.
like a year ago.
Touchpad button.
Thanks for the follow. Good
Characters.
morning, afternoon,
Back button.
evening. Are you
Exit.
guys aware that tonight we're doing
Kill Lucas
As
says Governor.
Dusk Falls? As Dusk Falls. We're doing that with a group of real people. People I've met online. And we're all going to be in Discord at the same
Evil
time.
Hank Venture Hater
10
says,
o'clock
yes, I'm
Eastern
aware, I saw
time.
that on Discord.
Yay, make sure you follow. Hey, if you guys are not, I think it'll show right now
Restart
the
checkpoint.
event
Confirm button.
on the screen for you
Select.
guys. Even if you're not
Square
going to be able to
button.
make it,
Photo mode.
or you're not sure,
Touchpad
whatever, can you
button.
please sign up for
Characters.
it? It helps with the algorithm
button.
building and pushing it out and
Exit.
stuff. I would appreciate
Cully
that
says,
so
is
much.
dusk fall at 10 p.m. your time?
Yes. Yes. No. 10 o'clock Eastern time U.S., which is 8 o'clock my time.
Stan Smith says, I just left high school for the first time. It was a pretty difficult day, but your advice helped.
Restart checkpoint.
Yay! You got
Confirm
through
button.
it. That's fantastic. Do you
Square
have different
button.
classes on different
Photo
days, or
mode.
is it the same day
Touchpad
repeating
button.
every time? Because
Characters.
tomorrow's going to be
Back
so
button.
much easier.
Exit.
Just make sure you have that little piece of paper that tells you where your next class is, what your locker number is.
Benji sent heart me for one.
and your lock number, your lock code.
Evil Hank
thank
Venture
you,
Hater
thank
says,
you.
what is that voice in the background on the game?
That
Restart
is.
checkpoint.
Kill
Have you not
Lucas sent
played
a shard of
watched me
hope
play
for
this
9.
game before?
Select.
This is God
Square
of
button.
War, and so that's
Photo
the
mode.
when I'm paused,
Touchpad
it's
button.
telling me what functions
Characters.
I have because of
Back
the
button.
accessibility for me being
Exit.
blind. How are you guys? I'm a blind gamer. Thanks for stopping in and checking it
Kill
out and being
Lucas
part
sent
of
Rose
it.
for 2.
Thanks, Kill Lucas. What's Kill Lucas in reference
Lex sent a
to?
shard of Cully hope says, for 1. I'll see what I can do. I haven't even bought the game yet.
Cully. Oh, you might be able to be
Restart
there.
checkpoint.
Is what you're saying?
Confirm button.
Yeah,
Select.
10 o'clock Eastern time.
Square
Yeah,
button.
if you can make it, great. If
Photo
you
mode.
can't, great.
Touchpad
It's
button.
like $6, I think, for the
Characters.
game, so do not
Back
buy it
button.
unless you can get it.
Exit.
But it is an 80 gigabyte download. It's a big download.
Evil Hank Venture Hater says, no, I have not played God of
FYI.
War, but it sounds interesting.
God of War is a
Rash
little
says
bit
yellow.
rough for me. Hi, Rash.
Kill Lucas says, a live comedy podcast called Kill Tony, biggest one in the world.
Oh, there you go.
Ale says, what's Dusk Fall?
Is this Yale? As Dusk Falls is a
Restart
movie
checkpoint. Confirm
style
button.
animated
Select.
graphic
Square
novel
button.
game
Photo
where
mode.
you decide what
Touchpad
happens
button.
next.
GXVERNXR
Characters.
says, hi, Jaymo.
Back
I am
button.
still at the pub.
Exit.
Cully says, I'm going to Kill stop Lucas work at sent 3 p.m. Rose for today, 5, so I'll make an effort.
All right, buddy. No
Rash
rush,
says,
though.
we're going to drop off my brother today at the airport.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Kill
He's going
Lucas
to
says,
Utah.
don't spend it all in one
huh?
place.
Thank you. That's hilarious. Thank you guys so much for being part of things. Be a super fan. Get the special emojis. Hang out with me. Just get to
Restart
learn it.
checkpoint.
If you
Confirm
watch,
button.
grab some
Select.
popcorn. It's like
Square
watching a
button.
movie. There will be 8
Photo
of us,
mode.
or not
Touchpad
9 or
button.
I'm sorry,
Characters.
7 or 8 of us
Back button.
making decisions for what is next in the
Rash
movie
says,
game.
yeah, I am definitely going to miss him.
Yeah, I get that. Brothers,
Evil Hank Venture Hater
sisters
says, I have
growing
played
up.
Dusk Fall. It is good.
Yeah, I played it once as well, but I think I'm the only one in this group that's ever gone through it. So I'm going to try to not use that too much to influence what I do, but there are some things I'd like to see a little bit different. So
Restart checkpoint.
it's majority rules, so
Confirm
what
button.
people want to see is what people are
Select.
going to want to see
Square button.
in the group. Plus, we can
Photo
also
mode.
talk
Evil
about it
Hank
and
Venture
discuss
Hater
it.
says lol yay.
Characters.
Yeah, it's like watching a
Back
movie.
button.
For you guys,
Exit.
for us, we're under the stress of figuring out what the right thing is to do at any one time. And spoiler alert, there isn't any one right thing. It just changes the outcome of the
Humphers91
game.
says good evening, Jaymo.
The game, the movie, the story. Good morning, afternoon, evening. How are you? All right. So I'm going to try to play this game. Sometimes I
Restart
need help
checkpoint.
playing this
Confirm
game.
button.
See how it goes.
Select.
Evil
Square
Hank Venture
button.
Hater says I really need to
Photo
change my
mode.
display name on TikTok. It is
Touchpad
super
button.
long and annoying.
Characters.
It's a little bit
Back
long,
button.
but it's at least
Exit.
identifiable. It's better than acronyms. Acronyms throw me off because I do not memorize those. I'm gonna open a Mountain Dew right now, though. Ah, yeah, Mountain Dew. You know,
Humphers91
Why
says
not?
10:02 at night. What time for you? Evil
3
Hank Venture Hater
o'clock.
says better than steamed hams 28.
3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Stan Smith
Start
says it was like
checkpoint.
$90 in my history
Confirm
class and I was
button.
burning alive.
Select.
Oh wow!
Rash
Square
says
button.
Mountain Dew eye patch would be
Photo
awesome
mode.
sounds.
I
Touchpad
know.
button.
Go to my link in my
Characters.
bio. You guys
Back
can order a
button.
Stan
patch.
Smith says 90
Exit.
degrees, I mean.
Yeah, I hear you. I figured that's what you meant. 90 degrees would be warm. It's 94 or 95 Fahrenheit here outside, but it's supposed to cool down. Thank goodness. All right, controller in hand. I don't know how far into this game I am.
Evil Hank Venture Hater says it is 120 degrees outside right now.
I did
Kill
not mean
Lucas
to
says I
push
didn't
that
get a
button.
history class my first semester of high school and I am sad.
Oh no, bummer. You'll get it next up. Should I turn that down? Is that a little
Can
loud?
restart check. Save. Load. Save. Load. Save. Confirm button. Load.
Stan Smith says they had no AC in most rooms. It was horrible.
Confirm
How
credit.
do I
are
do this
you?
for 179
Confirm
more
button.
days?
Settings.
You're gonna be fine.
Credit. Settings. Gameplay. Graphics and audio and subtitle. Audio calibration.
Riley
Enter the
says test,
global
test, test.
volume. 10. Audio calibrate. Global volume. 7. 6. 7.
Let's turn that
Adjust
down.
the volume. Audio and subtitle settings.
Let's try that one. Is that still too loud?
Can restart check. Save. Load. Settings. Audio and subtitle. Text and color. Controller tech. Audio and audio calibration. Global
Evil
volume.
Hank Venture Hater says no, it is okay.
Is
Adjust
it?
the volume level of the audio and
All
subtitle.
right, maybe it's just
settings.
me. I'll let it go. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. And where do you live where it's 90 degrees and they don't have air conditioning in school? That one really is that the UK?
Callum says hello, Jaymo.
Hi, Callum. It's working. How are you? I do not know where I am in this game or where I'm going. So, and I am on.
Solid light. Guess
Riley
something's
says
up
90
changed.
degrees, would you be dead? Haha.
Not 90 is not crazy bad, but it's bad. Depends on the humidity. Where I live in Idaho, northwest part of the United States, we have
Above the
very
door,
little humidity.
There's a light crystal. Yappa.
Callum says so glad my voice is back. I'm good, how are you? I'm ready to watch you play as dusk falls.
I know. I'm excited about
Rash
it.
says
Everybody
wish I could
sign
say
up
the
for
same
it.
lol.
Am I supposed to?
Riley says oh, I thought you mean degrees Celsius.
Oh no.
Cully says I collapsed from heat exhaustion at Epcot.
Whoa. Yeah, humidity. Am I supposed to aim at something?
Riley says TTs sound different.
What do you mean TT sounds different? Am I supposed to be going into somewhere?
Callum says to be honest, this game story is probably harder to understand without playing the first one.
Oh, I would imagine. Yeah, the game story for me is just these two,
Riley says
these guys,
TTS I mean.
oh, running around trying to just save the world. I don't think of it as anything as a story where I need to know what's going on. Am I supposed to throw something? Now, okay, you guys, my eyes, that is insanely bright compared to anywhere else I've looked. Do I just run straight into
Callum
that?
says I honestly can't tell what you're doing here.
I don't either.
Riley says basically in the older games when Kratos was young, he was very mad, now he chill.
Aha. I'm trying to aim at something. Nothing to aim at.
Drew says, I really hope GTA 6 has a blind accessibility mode. It'd love
Did
to watch it
anybody
play it.
watch it? Did anybody
Callum
watch
says
the
that light is a type
preview?
of barrier.
Oh, okay. I'm just walking here. I'm going to see if anything shows up that I need to walk at. Maybe I'm just supposed to be walking.
Riley says, Jaymo, you wouldn't believe how crazy the graphics are.
Are they good?
Drew says, yes, it looks so good.
Oh, great. And I'm sure they didn't mention anything about accessibility, because I don't think they would. I wouldn't have expected them to. But does it...
Doom TM says it was great.
Did they announce a release date? Yeah, I will watch it later. Did they talk about the behind the scenes and kind of a mini documentary
Doom
about it?
TM says there's been one.
Or was it just an advertisement for it, essentially? What do you guys, what am I supposed to do here? A booyah! Is there a door I'm supposed to walk through? A booyah! A booyah!
Doom TM
Thank
says
you,
that in November
guys.
19th.
Don't, on November 19th. Okay, cool. Do not
Brandon Villanueva
forget
says November 19th.
to sign up for the special stream tonight as Dusk Falls. Get some popcorn. It's a movie.
Drew says maybe might not have it at release, but
We're
let's
gonna
pray
have-
they put it in after if it isn't already in it.
Hopefully. I think there'll be 8 of us making the decisions on what we're doing in the story. And if you've never seen As Dusk Falls or played it or walked through it, it's really cool. It's a really cool story.
I am RDI
with a
says,
lot
hi,
of
Jaymo.
Fun changes and adventures and shocking things that can
Callum
happen.
says
as
I
you
can't
change
even
it.
help here, honestly. I haven't played this game in years.
All right, who's on that knows where I'm at?
Brandon
here?
Villanueva says it's 26 minutes and it shows gameplay and more of the story and the characters.
Okay, but not necessarily.
Marcus says it was gameplay and a bit of story.
Okay.
I am RDI says, Jaymo, did you like the thing? Stan Smith says I pre-ordered GTA 6. I saved up for like a month and a half to get this $80.
Good for you.
I am so excited.
Yes. Did I like the thing? I don't know what the thing is you're talking about. Or refresh my memory, please. I do have eye patches here, but I'm not going to open them until I get all of them for this wave of eye patches. I think I'll get more today or tomorrow. And then
I am
I'm gonna have an
RDI says
unboxing
film
video.
about shapeshifter alien.
Oh, the thing. No, I have not. If I've seen it, it was the one from literally 30
Callum
years
says
ago.
currently playing a druid archer type character on Skyrim.
That's the one I'm more excited about, is Skyrim. Because it supposedly has
Stan Smith says, are you fully blind? I don't know if you consider that rude to ask,
Oh
but can
my
you see a little or no?
gosh. No, please watch my pinned videos for the new people that have just followed. My name is Jaymo. I'm nearly completely blind. I have not given away
I am
any
RDI
of
says
my
yes
info.
30 years ago. That film, did you like it?
I think so. I don't remember disliking it. I don't remember much about it. Is there anywhere to go here, you guys? Is there a cave am I in? I'm totally stuck in Lost because this stupid game is not... I'm going to keep... That sound you hear, that pinging, is supposedly it walk... Oh, it's working. We're getting there. I just heard something. Okay, I think we're there. I'm nearly completely blind. I wear a patch for the new people because
Drew
I also
says
have
there's a
double
light
vision.
above the door you have to hit.
Nice. That's what we'll do. Thank you so much. I love community building like this, you guys. I lost my vision slowly over the course of my life. I have double vision because my eyes are both extremely bad. Light sensitivity only, 2600 in this eye, and it's very narrow vision, about 3 degrees. And so everything is wonky when with both eyes open because of the light sensitivity only and all that blah, blah, blah. So I cover one eye up to maximize the tiny little bit of vision I have. But, spoiler alert, the only thing I see on my screen
Callum
are
says
white
someone said
flashes
bro's not even
and
blind.
dark
He can see out of
flashes.
one eye. Is that a case
Oh.
of mute or explain?
Oh, no, please watch my pinned videos. I am very blind. I'm blind in all single matrix. If you see me anywhere else except in front of a computer or in like a grocery store or a restaurant, I do not wear a patch. I have dark glasses on and my cane because I'm blind. Watch my pinned videos, retinitis pigmentosa. I get the confusion, and that's why I don't get mad when people say things like that. But yes, I am blind. I have about 2% total vision. 90% of blind people have
Kisadito
some
says,
vision.
hi, Jaymo.
Hi, guys. And welcome in, you guys. I want to be an advocate, an entertainer, an educator. And so when people ask
Callum
questions
says he
like
said
that,
this a
I
while
don't get
back,
angry.
but didn't know if it was confusion or just disrespectful.
Oh, no, it's not disrespectful at all to ask.
Riley
People
says
ask all
maybe
the time, "Can
TTS
you
is
see out
louder,
of
but
one
something about
eye?"
it seems different to me, haha.
Really? Is anybody else noticing that? I didn't change anything on TTS. But I don't know that if Tickfinity had an update or something and maybe changed something on its own. But I did not change anything on it other than the period that you need to put in front of it in order to talk to help keep the bad people out. I love the questions, you guys. That is why I'm
Callum
here.
says it seems a little louder. Not a bad thing, though.
Really?
Riley says maybe I am bugging.
Maybe I'm bugging. Mary, Mary, why you bugging? Do you remember that Run DMC song? Am I the only one? Because I'm old? Probably. Thanks for following, you guys. Yes, so I am blind. By all measurable numbers.
says, Jaymo, I am going to start playing God of War 1, though 2018.
That's wonderful. You should.
Cully says, respect the eye patch drip, y'all.
Respect.
Callum says, dragon fighting time, Jay, wish me luck.
Good luck. Okay, I heard a sound. So I'm now looking around. I'm just moving my thing around. I can see movement on my screen, but I can't see anything else. And it should auto-aim at it. Let's keep going here. Oh, there we go.
Smithy Akaronquo sent Rose for 15.
Thanks for the roses, you guys. Thank you for the micro gifting it. Oh, there we go. I thought it... it told me that it sounded like there was a thing there to throw at. This game...
Brought to you by Smithy Akaronquo.
Thank you.
Riley says,
so
I think
much
you need
for
to
the
angle
rock
it.
up. Yeah, I think I need to find it. There we go. Maybe I need to have my buddy, my son, shoot at it.
Drew says, yep, you were directly on it. You just have to hit it at a certain angle. Sent Hardy
Okay,
for 1.
thank you.
Smithy Akaronquo sent Jaymo for 1.
I love it that I have my own gift, you guys. This is what I'm doing now. This is how I make my ends meet. Thank you so much for following and for sharing and being part of this community. Make sure you guys are here for As Dusk Falls tonight. I know it's kind of... Am I shooting it at something? Do I need to move around and reposition? This game, you
Cully
guys,
sent
is
Budding Heart
supposed
for
to...
299.
Thank you, Cully. That is very nice of you. Cully's always the best.
Zach Mykic says, what do you miss the most after being blind? Like the moon or sunshine or seeing the birds fly?
No, that's a great
Yuri
question.
says, fishing bobber, my man.
Fishing bobber, long views, long vistas, looking down a canyon, looking at a mountain range off in the distance, at a meadow, things like that. Long range views are what I miss the most. So far, though, you guys got to remember, and I always want to make sure you guys realize this. I can still
says, I haven't gotten
see
this
a
far in
little
this
bit.
game. That's why I can't think of anything to help.
I'll figure it out. And so I can still see faces of my loved ones. It has to be in the right lighting and the right contrast. I'll actually turn them around and spin them around so I can see their faces. It's not perfect, but it's enough. Plus my mind's eye, of course, fills in blank. So I have a little bit of vision. I guess why I told you that is because my answer might change. As of right now, ouch, the biggest thing I'm missing is long-range views. Where is it? Am I looking at it? So this game, you guys, is supposed to be accessible for the blind. It has some really cool blind features. But so far, no, not really. I'm in pretty far into the game, though, for the fact that this is all
Riley
we've
says
done.
it's a big metal thing, and you need to hit it, then your axe will ricochet to open a door, I think.
Oh, we did this already. And I got really lucky doing it.
Hisadito says, if you want to know more, watch his pinned videos.
Please watch my pinned videos. Put a period in front, and there's literally not a question you can ask me that will offend me or upset me. I may not answer all questions. There's nothing you could tell me that would offend me. Literally. You guys, that comes
Riley
with old
says
age,
it might be
maybe.
a different one. There's multiple.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's push this button again. See right there. Right there, it's telling me that there's something here to aim at. I cannot wait for As Dusk Falls tonight, you guys. I think it has potential to be so much fun. Very relaxing.
Drew says, yeah, there are multiple of these you have to do. It was annoying, even in just the regular game.
Okay.
Callum says Jay has retinitis pigmentosa and has 2 to 4% vision remaining. Check his pinned videos.
That is exactly what's going on. And if you have any questions, a booyah! Yeah, that's my voice. Thank you guys for checking this out. I play lots of different games, and I want to be an advocate and an entertainer and and a motivator. That's what I'm doing in the second chapter of my life. And you guys are helping this happen with the gifting and the spreading the word and the sharing and the
2FAD3D says,
tapping.
why is everyone pink? Donka says, what kind of blinds do you have because I injured my nerves in my eye?
Mine is retinitis pigmentosa. Okay, so
Yes. This stone briefly reflects a bit of light to your axe.
That's useful.
Drew says, you're directly on, just throw now. Riley
What?
says, let's go. Callum says, some new people in here. Still not many though, Clock App is not happy with you recently.
no, I don't know. That's okay. We're getting
Drew
new
says you did it.
followers. I did it.
Tipsy says, hi Jaymo, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Riley says, door opened.
What's that sound?
No sense in spoiling the surprise.
I don't know if I like the sounds of that. Yes, you guys watch my pinned videos. I just want a community that's safe. No politics, no religion in here. Please keep on swiping. There's plenty of that on the TikTok, of course. It's not that I don't get involved in those things and I'm not aware. I consider
Callum
myself
says, W
very in
Riley,
touch with
I
the
can't remember
world.
anything from Ragnarok, haha.
But here,
Riley says,
it's
what's the
about
current
helping
objective?
each
What are you
other.
going towards?
I'm going towards the elf
Tipsy says,
world.
I'm doing good, especially after having a Mountain Dew. Great to hear you're doing good.
Thank you. I got my Mountain Dew right here.
Lost Gorillas member says, what's going on, Jaymo? Good to see you, brother.
Love that name. Hey, you guys, do you see on the screen where it says there's an event coming up tonight?
Donka says, since when were you blind?
I'll tell you that story. Please go to that event and sign up for it. Even if you're not going, have no intention of going, might make it, might not make it, or especially if you are making it, because it helps the algorithm build it up and spreads it around to more people.
Riley says, the event thing in your
love
profile.
Yes. Oh, is it in my profile? Not on the screen here? You might have to go to my profile. Go to the link in my profile. It's got other information, Discord stuff and all. And if
Stan
you're
Smith says, Optimus
have-
Prime died. Horrible day to be a Transformers fan.
Or a Rocky Horror Picture Show fan, or a Dolly fan. What a crazy 3 days. But
Ekrya says, hi Jaymo, how are you?
good. I don't have a calendar date that I lost my eyes. My eyes have been a slow loss over the course of my life. It started when I was about 11 years old with
Callum says,
low
rip
light
to all of
vision.
them.
And then I stopped driving around 35 years old. Now I'm in my late 50s, and I'm semi-retired kind of a thing.
Riley says,
and
yeah, on
instead of
profile under
going
the bio,
back-
it says live, and you click on that and can see events and past lives.
Please go to that and sign up for the event tonight. I thought it was on the actual screen here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Do I push a button here? There we go.
Callum says, Dolly Parton
It's the
sent a
light.
letter to Eminem. He posted it on Instagram. Very cool to see.
Very cool.
I've
Stan
never
Smith
seen
says,
the
Dolly
Lady
Parton's
Souls
death
so
hurt
well
really
done.
bad. Tim Curry sucked.
Aye.
And now
Wimble
Optimus.
winter,
Horrible
you
year.
reckon?
Horrible 3 days.
Making the light unstable.
So the base of this light well, that's the Lake of Souls.
Yes. After the creation of the 9 realms, fallen souls began to gather down in those waters.
When the elves discovered its potential, they built this temple to harness that energy. A
All right.
smashing success, to say the least.
Okay.
Many of them became addicted to their newfound power, and thus the light elves.
Leave it to the elves to ruin everything. Thank you guys for being here and for being part of this.
Stan Smith says, is this the newer God of War in the 2018?
Excuse me. This is the Ragnarok. It's the only one that has partial accessibility for the blind. It supposedly has full accessibility. Falls short of that. Kind of like Spider-Man. The Last of Us, however, is an
Callum says, hey,
amazing
I'm
example
playing a
of
wood elf in
accessibility for the
Skyrim, or
blind.
in less of the disrespect LMAO.
I'm sorry. I have a night elf in World of Warcraft as well. You guys have played video games my whole life. I had to stop 12 years ago because my eyes got so bad I couldn't play them anymore. And now technology has caught up to me, and it is so exciting playing video games again and meeting new people from around the world. This is truly something that has energized me and really gave me a new direction.
Cully says, Dolly has hundreds of unreleased songs. They may be released over the next few decades.
That's amazing.
Callum says, any game where I can play as a creature rather than a human, I'll always pick the non-humans. Stan Smith says, I need a new story game to play. I've beaten both God of Wars, all Spider-Man. Any recommendations?
Have you played The Last of Us? It's incredible. Make sure you play Last of Us 1 first, though. I do not know why I just did that.
Callum says in Skyrim there's lizard people called Argonians and cat people called Khajiits.
Skyrim has
Stan
a new
Smith says I played I think
mod.
half of The Last of Us 1.
Yeah, I solved Last of Us 1, and now I'm playing it on hard mode on pop-ups, and I don't know if I'm halfway through or not, The Last of Us Part 2. And that's Primetime Blind, which is this time slot. You're watching Primetime Blind. We play 2 days of this, 2 days of Last of Us, and then we'll be rolling in other AAA titles into that time slot. And then I play every morning at 11 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, even though I'm not in Eastern Time, that's just the time I give. And that's where we play indie games or other unique
Callum
kind of
says
stuff.
I would tune in every day for a Skyrim stream. My only concern is the navigation can be hard.
I'm wondering if the navigation... We'll see how it is. I haven't seen
Zach
it played
Mykic
yet.
says weird question, but you tried any psychedelics while being blind, and when not, what would you expect?
No, I haven't, but I'm not against it. The reason I haven't, you guys, is because I have an insanely vivid dream life. And I also have had, in the past, really nasty awake anxiety moments. And I'm terrified I'm going to trigger one of those, and it's just going to be horrific. And it's just not
TT
worth
says,
it for me.
Jaymo, should I play God of War 1 on Give Me God of War difficulty?
Ooh, sure. Why wouldn't you?
Riley says Skyrim is just very open, but there's a lot of fast travel points, and there
Well-
could be mods for that.
Well, sure. And I play World of Warcraft, and it's as open as it gets. And so, as an example, World of Warcraft, am I not moving? Can you guys help me out here as far as where I'm supposed to
Stan
be
Smith says I
walking?
want a Godzilla story game. I love Godzilla.
Oh, that'd be an interesting take, for sure. I'm just going to walk, I guess, here. Okay, now we have something.
Riley says another light door.
Yay!
Lost Gorillas member says psychedelics really come down to the mindset you have before going in.
That's what I'm worried about. That's exactly
Callum
what I'm
says
worried
my main
about.
concern is navigation sound for Skyrim. It would probably lead you up a mountain, haha.
I
Donnie
wanna-
says,
I
did
need
you
to
hear Peter
just watch
Cullen
it.
passed away?
Yeah, bummer, huh? All good things. How old was he? Everybody else is 80 on the nose. Passed away recently.
Stan Smith says, what's your favorite game you've played on stream or just on your own?
World of Warcraft is my favorite game of all time. Civilization 5 is my favorite turn-based game of all time. And Zelda, Ocarina of Time, is my favorite console of all time. Remember, guys, I started playing games in the 70s, literally. I played Pong
Isahito says,
in the
I am
70s.
guessing 89 or 87. Callum says,
Oh,
another
he's
light
even
barrier, J.
older. Okay.
Tipsy says 85. J8055
Thank you.
says I love Kratos. Stan Smith says I think Peter Cullen was like 81, but I can't remember. I don't have a good memory, unfortunately. Riley
Yeah, but
says we
he
need
wasn't-
Civilization stream. That'll be cool.
Maybe.
Callum
Would you
says, can
guys
you see
watch
that bright light?
Civ? I can see the brightness. I can see that in front of me. Is
Cully says
much
Jaymo,
brighter.
have you heard of visual snow syndrome?
Yes. I have. Where it's kind of like the snow on it.
Hisahito says I would watch anything. Callum says yep, that's a barrier sort of thing you can't go through, so I turn when you see the light.
Okay. Caroline!
Zach Mykic says you could play in Skyrim a wizard who monster. I think it would be the easiest
Go
way to not die.
into the light.
Riley says this time door is bigger. I think maybe 2 light things, but I am not 100% sure.
Okay. I'm walking around and
Tipsy says I checked Google. He was 85 no matter the fact, rest in peace. He was a childhood legend for me.
Oh, heck yes.
Cully says it's in the brain. People can still see it with eyes closed.
Oh, I would
Hisahito
imagine.
says I would watch that live stream.
I still see flashes. I have flashers, they're called, you guys, that happen. They look like light worms kind of chasing each other. I see those with my eyes open or closed. Not all the time, though. It depends on the situation. I used to see them a lot. Back when I was in school, like high school, I would just kind of sit there and watch
J8055
them in
says.
class and go, wow, look at those.
Stan Smith says I just picked up Transformers comics like a month ago, and I never thought Idhir Optimus would die.
We never thought Betty White was going to die. George Burns. You guys don't know who they are, do you? Mel Brooks is never going to die. I'm walking around until I find something to aim at.
Red 40 says why is everyone dying?
Because they're
J8055
old.
says.
It's taking me to this spot, and I don't want to go to this spot. It's taking me to the light. It's Carol Anning me.
Stan Smith says I know Betty White. My mom was really sad about that for like a month.
Yeah, Betty White was incredible. There's something else lighter color. So you guys,
TC
what I can see
says
right now.
Transformers was my
I'm gonna
favorite
tell
movie
you
other than Power Rangers.
exactly what I can see right now with my
Cully
bad
says
eyes.
Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke still partying.
I know.
Donnie
and
says
Carol
Optimus dies in
Burnett.
every universe, but I never thought in this one.
I can see a silhouette, and I just know that that's my dude. There's no texture, there's no color, there's no anything.
TZ27 says I believe there is some sort of mirror in the room that needs to pointed.
Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. Well, it's taken me to this bright spot here. This is a bummer when this happens with this game, because this game is supposed to be accessible for the blind and visually impaired, and it's definitely accessible for the visually impaired. Blind, not so much, so it takes me there. And so that's a flaw in the game, obviously, because you're telling me that there's nothing to... Oh, there's something.
Riley says you need to ricochet axe again.
Okay. Alright, maybe if I move a little bit. What if I throw it now? Am I on something that I can
Maybe a
shoot
different
at?
angle?
Oh, okay. The kid's saying a different angle. Okay. I'm just strafing and then re-aiming. But am I even moving when I strafe?
Maybe a wider angle, Kratos.
Wider? Okay. Okay, that should do it, he said. There we go!
TZ27 says yes, stand way back, and Ace should bounce towards door. Riley says yes, moving. Callum says if you were in a Skyrim or WoW type of world, would you be a wizard type or warrior type?
Oh, I'm always ranged
Lost
wizard
Gorillas
type.
member says nice job.
When I play WoW, I
Riley
prefer
says let's
priest.
go.
Let's go! You guys, thanks for hanging out with me and being part of my gang. I love it so much. That's the circle button.
Sam says hello, Mr. Jaymo. Why is Jaymo
Try
purple?
talking to them again. They
Best
may...
just to let these two do their thing, brother.
Do I have to beat somebody up here? Oh, I do have to beat somebody up here, don't I?
Right side! Farther!
Quickly double tap block button to interrupt an attack with a double blue ring.
Did I die?
Sam says Yake's teacher just came back, darn. Cully says Noam Chomsky and Ralph Nader are still alive, and they're ancient too.
Nader still
Riley
alive?
says I wanted to do New Game Plus on this game, but everyone overleveled me.
Okay, so why did I die there? Okay, here's where it gets fun for me, guys. Hopefully I don't have to hit that thing again. Okay, good. Thank you guys for helping me there. This is what this is all about. I'm about positivity and community and helping each other through
Callum
their
says,
problems.
oh my god, I just stuck an arrow straight into a wolf's eye. That was a great shot.
I am a very positive person. I don't get frustrated at games. Maybe it's my age. I don't get mad when people say things about me that are bad. I'm too old for that. It just doesn't bother me anymore. Unless it's family. Family or friends would bother me. But what I love seeing is when strangers help each other. And I don't want to be a stranger, and I love the help. So thank you guys for being here and being part of what I'm trying to do here. I love it so much.
Zach
I know it
Mykic
sounds
says,
corny.
let's hope you don't get an arrow in the knee before Skyrim.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to open this up, and this time I'm going to be a little more careful, you guys. These turn into audio puzzles for me because of my almost zero vision. And so I'm listening for what there are and trying to figure out the best thing to do. Plus, I haven't played this game in 2 days. Yeah, I played it Sunday and Monday. And so I'm remembering the commands on the controller because I've been playing The Last of Us for the last 2 days. All right, so let's try this again. I'm going to hit the circle button.
Callum
and
says
then
I
we're
was an
gonna get back
adventurer
into
like
it.
you once. Then I took an arrow to the knee. Skyrim meme, haha.
I'm going to check out this whole Skyrim thing.
Speaking of light elves,
Lost Gorillas
Let me
member
try
says I am
talking
stuck on this part playing the hardest
Best just to
difficulty.
let these
My
two
pride
do their
stops me
thing,
from changing it.
Scuffer!
Well, maybe it's not working. Maybe I'm not attacking anything.
Stan Smith says that's cool how you've still played video games no matter your vision loss. Honestly inspiring.
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm doing. Uh-oh.
Callum says some bug, enemy was frozen. Lost Gorillas member says you are doing damage, you're winning.
Quickly double tap block button to interrupt an attack with a double blue ring.
Callum says oh it's these dudes, so annoying to fight. Riley says brutal finishers.
Okay, I used some rage there. I forgot about my rage button, and I forgot about my finishing button.
Here, they came across some light bridges. But now the bridges are gone.
Callum says you cut that dude in half, very nice.
Thank you.
Riley says all done.
I have had a person ask me to change the colors back to regular color.
Follow me,
And
friends.
and I don't know if this is helping me here. I could change it back. What do you guys think? Should I change colors back? And, oh, while you're thinking about that, the reason I play video games is because that's what I've played my whole life.
Zach Lykic says I wonder if he will spare the blind guy in Skyrim when he meets him, or is it only place for one blind?
We've had blind people in World of Warcraft as well that I've taken heart
Callum
to.
says for some of these attacks you need to double tap shield button to parry, interrupt.
Yes, thank you.
Tottenham Joshua says Peter Cullen was my childhood, what did you guys know him for?
That's all I know.
Riley says it don't matter on how anyway, it don't change the environment, only characters.
Yeah, okay. Oh, good.
TZ27 says leave it for you.
All right, yeah, thank you, I will. Hey, here's the deal. If I
Smithy
wasn't a video
Akaronkwa
game player
sent Jaymo for
and I had a
7.
different passion and I used woodworking as that because my dad was a big woodworker, I'm terrible at it, I would be out in the shop with the camera live streaming me working on wood. I just happen to love playing video games, you guys. It's what I've done my whole life. It's been my hobby's too strong of a word, but it's what I do. I play video games. I work and play with the kids and go camping and fishing and all the outdoor stuff and play video games. And
Callum
that's what
says
I wanna
always the
keep
woodworking
doing.
example. You
I
must have a
know.
lot of respect for your dad.
Dude, my dad was insanely cool and such a master woodworker. And I got none of it from him. He tried teaching me. He tried showing it to me, and I didn't do it for me. And guess what he didn't get into?
Callum says J Dad was a badass.
Video games. My dad also, though. What I did get from him was his
Our Reddit
music.
Reels says did you watch the GTA 6?
No, but how was it? I'm going to on Netflix. Once my wife gets off work, we're going to watch it together. And they didn't mention...
Riley says Robbie the real badass.
I wonder... Robbie is the real
TZ27
badass.
says woodworking is a tough skill to learn.
Swearing off violence doesn't
Our
mean
Reddit
you can't
Reels says the
disfigure
graphics
some
were amazing.
architecture.
This way.
Stan Smith says someone should make woodworking simulator for you.
No, thank you.
Zach Mykic says have or would you try Flight Simulator?
I played Flight Simulator since the 80s through about 2000. Well, when did the final... Not final. Wasn't there a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2K or something? That's the last one I ever bought. And I had full flight yoke and controllers and pedals and everything. I was really into flight simulators. And now they have a flight
Our
simulator
Reddit Reels says
mod.
they said GTA 6 was accessible for the blind.
Where did they say that? And
Stan Smith says the GTA 6 trailer was good. Some graphics looked a little bad, but 90% of it was amazing.
oh, it's so exciting.
Our Reddit Reels says just kidding. It was just gameplay.
Killing me, Smalls. All right, here we go. I want my axe back. Okay, I got it. Why am I not moving? Am I stuck on something?
Our Reddit Reels says they didn't say anything, but just gameplay we won't know until it comes out.
I'm hoping.
It might be.
Yeah, but I'm hoping maybe there'll be some article releases now from Rockstar talking about different aspects of it. Do you guys hear that binging? That means there's something for me to do.
Our Reddit Reels says circle.
Okay.
The temple looks so different than I remember. It was all broken and covered in hive stuff.
How
last
old is
time
the
we were
kid
here.
supposed to
These
be
elves use
in
alpine
this?
light
Do you
to
guys
enhance the
know?
temple.
Make sure you're
And
following and
themselves
sharing
by
and
looking
signing up for the
Brand new polyester
As
says what's up
calls
Jaymo.
tonight.
Was about to ask
Hi.
if you thought the graphics
Oh,
were
those
good,
were
then
just
I
the
used my
foot
brain.
soldiers. They'll get
Riley
more
says Jaymo I
dangerous
think maybe
if
don't be
they
hoping
follow
too much,
you.
I think it's unlikely especially for release.
Yeah,
Stan Smith
I'm
says,
in
I
that
wish this summer
position.
didn't go by so fast cause now I have to wake up at 5:30.
Ha! Neener pants
Lost
on
Gorillas
fire.
member says like 14. Logan says, I wish GTA 5 was blind accessible. That would be so cool to watch.
I know.
Brand new polyester says 14 to 15, I think.
Yeah, but he's done a
H
lot of
Alphabet Soup
things.
says Atreus is 14 to 15.
So I didn't know if because
Aiden
they're
says, "What's up,
gods,
Jaymo? How you
that
doing
maybe
today?"
he's 100 and his dad's
TZ27
500.
says
I'm
close to
doing
adult,
good.
probably 17.
It just looks so different than the last time he was here. Well, when was the last time he was here?
Riley says in GOW 2018 he was very young.
Okay, all right. We are playing As Dusk Falls tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern Time, U.S. There's going to be 8 of us making the
Our Reddit
decisions.
Reels says I like this game better than The Last of Us because only the characters are a weird color.
Oh, there you go.
Callum says nah, Kratos is old though, estimated over 1,000 years.
Well, there you go. He's too old to be a dad. If you guys grab some popcorn and a soda and watch a little bit As Dusk Falls, it's like watching a movie.
Our Reddit
but we get
Reels
to
says not the
decide
environment is normal.
We get to decide what happens.
Logan says, can you see the outline of the character?
I can
It's pretty
right
bright
now.
purple.
Right, I can't
Zach
tell.
Lykic
I
says,
don't
when
see
you like Flight
colors.
Simulator, would you like to try Drive Simulator, or wouldn't it make sense for you?
Yeah, no, I would love to. That's why Forza 5 or Forza Motorsports is accessible for the blind, and it's on the list to replace one of these two games.
Isahito says, I can't
when
wait to see
solve
what
it.
happens tonight.
I know, I can't either. Have you ever played that
Our
game
Reddit
before?
Reels says, why are you and your wife are watching the GTA 6 thing?
Oh, because we'll be
Riley
making
says,
dinner.
Jaymo, I promise on TLOU2
put
the
it on
colors is not that
Netflix.
big a
What
problem,
did the Dark
lol.
Elves want with it?
To
I
return
don't.
it back to its source.
Okay, good.
To them, the natural resources
Thank
of
you.
Alfheim
Stan
Because,
Smith says, do you think
none
Thor
more
could fight
so than
Kratos
the
and put on a
light
good
itself.
fight, or do you think I'd just lose?
The Light Elf's success came at a
Isn't
terrible
Thor
price.
like...
Hisahito says, I only
Alfheim's
played it
once
once.
lively desert withered
Yeah.
into a storm-ridden wasteland.
So I'm
soon
excited
after
to
the
see
creation of
how
this
everybody decides things differently than me, because I've already played it through once before. And there are some things I would already change, but I'm not going to spoil it, because nobody else that's playing tonight, I think, has played through it. So it's going to be really fun.
Zach Mykic says, then try Nürburgring, please, very beginner friendly.
Which
Geek Bar
game?
and Pop-Tarts says, who's your favorite Marvel character?
Wolverine. That's
Brand
why I
new
want to play
Polyester
Wolverine.
says, spiritually Atreus is very mature, but physically not so much.
Yeah, he's badass.
Our Reddit Reels says, what's your W?
There's more Twilight Stone up there.
What's my W? I don't know what that means. My weight? My
Riley
win?
says, Atreus too mature, he annoyed me in this game, too much attitude. Stan Smith says, Wolverine's either my favorite or second favorite Marvel character.
Yeah.
I also like the Punisher, though.
I don't have a
Geek Bar
PlayStation
and
5,
Pop-Tarts says, what about our
though?
favorite Marvel villain?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have
Our Reddit
favorites
Reels
at
says,
all.
W means wife.
Oh, what's my wife? Where's my wife? My wife and I have been together.
Our Reddit
very,
Reels
very
says,
long
do.
time. Oh, what does she do? She works for a big company. She has a good job.
Brand new Polyester says, the Hulk is the GOAT.
Hulk is.
Hisahito says, I think if I can remember, I let every die, I think.
Did you? Yeah, you can do it. There's a whole bunch of options like that in The Last of Us. Or I'm sorry, As Dusk Falls. So.
Our Reddit Reels says, what kind of industry? Our Reddit Reels says, I had to ask like that because it filters it.
Interesting. What does your wife do? It filters that? That's funny. She's just admin.
Zach Mykic says, sorry, my mistake, I mean try Nürburgring in Drive Simulator, it's the most famous track in Germany.
Oh, I will. The Nürburgring. Yeah, that's been on so many racing simulators I've played for sure. I loved Gran Turismo. That was always my favorite driving game, and so I totally will. I'll play all of them. I don't know how well that will stream, because there's not a storyline, right? In Forza Motorsports, it's just a matter of opening levels and getting better cars and better gear. I'm hoping it's clean and simple for
Stan Smith says, how long have you been streaming? I've only been in here like 3 days, but I like it here.
Oh, thank you for staying
Riley
here.
says, I can't wait for Mortal Kombat.
I've only been on TikTok
Our Reddit
since
Reels says, I think it
January.
filters because you have the PG-13.
Oh, maybe.
Our Reddit Reels says, can you reduce the filters?
No. Not yet. This is supposed to be PG-13. No politics, no religion. There are young people that watch. There are young people that have visual issues that I want this to be a safe place for. I know that some of the games are not safe and are MA, but for the most part, I like this to be clean. I want this to be something fun. I am not that way in real life, you guys. I am very much a rated R type of a
Supermana
personality
says, well,
in
my
real
football
life.
skills were not good today.
Uh-oh.
Riley says, Mortal Kombat, not gonna last for too long though.
Oh, the
Our
game
Reddit Reels
itself.
says, can you take it off PG-13, but we keep it PG-13.
Well, I don't understand.
Callum says, I
don't
remember
even
when the
know where
filter
to
skipped and I
do
heard a
that.
bad word from Jaymo tut tut tut.
I know. Sometimes it happens.
Ikryos says, love chiming into stream and having this play in the background while I work lol.
That's wonderful.
Supermana
Thank
says, I didn't even
you.
score any goal.
What?
Brand new polyester says, I think Days Gone has accessibility actually.
It
You should look into
actually-
it.
I would.
It's an open Last of Us.
Yes, and
Tipsy
I will tell
says,
you
are you a
about that.
mischievous person off stream?
No, I'm pretty normal, you guys. I'm an average.
Zach Mikic
kind
says,
of
I
a
wanted to play my
person.
drive simulator in my rig, but I am stuck in the stream. I am really hooked lol.
Here's the
Riley
deal.
says Mortal Kombat is like a mission-based game, and then it's 95% cutscenes.
Yeah, I know. I think
Our
that'll be
Reddit
a short
Reels
one,
says the
too.
filters are ridiculous.
I don't
Stan
know
Smith
even know
says
where I
you'll
would turn
probably be
those
lurking
off
with your
at.
stream on in the back.
Thank
I
you,
am going to
Sam.
read a few issues of some comic.
Please do.
Kisahito says some people have been saying some bad things, that's why it all weighs on PG-13.
Oh, yeah. I turned text-to-speech off. You guys, I have no idea where I turned PG-13 on. Or where I would go to even turn that off. I don't know that it is, technically. But we do have a bunch of words that have been filtered on our blacklist by our mods that do that. And I have a bunch of mods. It's maxed out. I can't have any more. But if you are interested in being a mod, send a DM to me on TikTok, and I keep a list. And once I get to know you and kind of your flow and all those things, if we ever need new mods or some drop off, which they do, I can re-add. I've only been on TikTok for 6 months, but I've only been serious about this for since June 1st. June 1, or maybe towards the end of May, but June 1 is what I'm calling the birthday of the Jaymo2112 change in life. That is when I decided I'm going to get serious about this. This is going to make my ends meet. Instead of going out and finding a part-time job to help me make ends meet, I want to be a motivator. I want to inspire. I want to do something to give back to the world. And I'm doing it by being in a situation like this where people just want to talk or kind of see that there are examples out there of people that have issues in life, but there are options out there to try new things and to reach outside your bubble a little bit. That's what I want to do, and it's not stopping here. I'm looking into public speaking at other places around here, volunteering and things like that, and that's really fun for me, and it's opened up my eyes a little bit, no pun intended, to other things that I can do in this second chapter of my life, I guess, or the next chapter, whatever you want to say. I'm in my late 50s. I've changed a lot. I bring a lot of examples and a lot of stories, I think, and samples of life. By the way, I wear an eye patch because I have double vision. Both eyes are blind, but I also have double vision, and when I say blind, I mean nearly completely blind, but I still see light and sensitivity, and I have sensitivity to light and motion, but I get it twice without an eye patch because my eyes don't line up anymore. It's part of the condition. It's only happened like in the last 4 years. So I wear an eye patch. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to turn text-to-speech back on. I wouldn't know where to turn off PG-13. The filtering is a pain in the butt, and I apologize so much for that. We have a new text-to-speech system coming. It's beta right now, and we're going to try that out, and that will hopefully fix things. I have not been happy with text-to-speech through Tickfinity at all. But Tickfinity does do things like run the lights for gifting, and does animation, it does the booyahs, and it does the songs and all that, so it is really powerful for that. Please consider your heart me's and following and for sharing and the little micro gifting, because that stuff really adds up. It builds a community and it helps support me as I'm doing this. And I stream twice a day, so make sure you check that out. Okay, I turned it off again. I turned text-to-speech back on again. Okay, let's keep going. Uh-oh.
Donnie says I live at the other side of the world, but I support you. Not
you,
much with
Donnie.
money, but I watch every day.
That's wonderful.
Riley
That's
says
all-
Macaulay and
that's
Callum are mods here right now.
wonderful.
Our Reddit Reels says how you navigate TikTok on your phone because your phone only reads text but know the buttons. Cully says, have you thought about doing Broadway? Supermana says 2 days ago I played very good. Today my right knee was hurting.
Ouch. I
Callum
use
says TikTok
voiceover.
character limit is good and bad. Sometimes I have more to say haha.
Right, I get it. I use voiceover on my iPhone. Where's my iPhone? I use voiceover on my iPhone, and you
Brand
guys,
new
I'm
polyester
serious. You have
says
to
how hard
remember
was
this.
God of War 2018 for you.
I couldn't
I
play
am
it
not
at
sure
all.
about buying it, but I am not sure.
I could not play it because it's not accessible for the blind. I cannot play games that are not
A
accessible
bumman
for the
sent
blind.
heart me for one.
Thank you for the heart.
Supermana says if you ever need a mod, I can help you whenever you want. I
Thank
don't want to
you
ask,
so
I want to earn
much.
trust.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, once I get to
Tipsy
know
says, do you ever
people,
get
it'll be
annoyed with
fine.
people saying I have a tank?
No, I absolutely
Riley says
love the
Tickfinity costs money, right?
references. Tickfinity is free, but we pay for the pro version. It gives
Brand
you
new
more
polyester says,
functionality.
oh, I got you. Sorry for asking, haha.
No, I love it.
Our
I
Reddit Reels says, do you have a
absolutely
religion?
Love it. I don't talk religion or
Alex says,
politics
hi, Jaymo.
on here. I just don't. It's better not to.
Wazop says, this is really awesome. The
This
games
is
are so
about
accessible.
supporting each other. This is about humanity. This is about being something that we can kind of give back to, and that's what I want to do. That would help nothing by talking about it here, but get to know me, and let's have a
Our
Mountain
Reddit
Dew
Reels
sometime
says, sorry,
together.
I just wanted to
Can
know
learn.
if you have a religion or not. You don't have to say which one.
Doesn't matter.
Stan
You just don't
Smith
talk
says,
about
W
it.
streamer.
Thank
Supermana says, I don't
you.
know if I want to send direct messages because I really want to earn your trust.
Oh, thank you. No, you're welcome to send them.
Callum
You're
says,
welcome not
follow
to.
and put A.
Go-
Before comment for TTS.
Thank you, Callum. Also, go to the link in my bio. The link in my bio has a lot of cool stuff on it, including the
Riley says, hey, VPG Juniper
Discord.
here.
Hey, VPG Juniper here. Did you like that video I just put
Send
out?
heart me
That
for
was
one.
kind of fun. She was sitting here by me, so I thought, oh, all right, I'll include you in the video, sis. If you haven't watched that, go watch that video. Go and watch my pinned videos if you're curious about me. And I'd love to earn your follow and your shares because I like to get to know people. You guys, I just
Our
it's
Reddit
my-
Reels says you
it's
have
my
3.8k.
thing.
Like everyone need to keep tapping like get to 50k.
Let's get to
Inspired
on the
says you are
hard-
really inspiring to
yeah.
me.
Thank you guys so much. That is the goal. I bring something to the table.
Alex says, did it take
and-
you long to pin those videos again?
No, just a few minutes. I don't know why they went away.
Callum
Thank you
says,
for telling
honestly,
me.
if I had a choice to meet VPG Juniper or VPG Jaymo, I would pick Juniper, no hard feelings.
Yeah, no, I would too.
Supermana says, I haven't seen such a good streamer like you. Thank God you were on my For You page.
Oh, thank you for
Our
coming
Reddit Reels
on.
says, everyone tap your screen, let's get him to 50k likes.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for the shares and the follows. That's what we're doing. We're just kind of growing it. I want it to grow organically. I also want to play a game that I can play that
Zach Mike
works.
says, I wonder what we
Rose
see
for
on
50.
DMT. Took it, saw many things,
Thank
closed
you
my
for
eyes,
the
and still saw the
roses.
visuals.
Well, this game on The Last of Us, you guys can do that a lot more. This one here, I'm really struggling here, you guys. And I don't know where to go.
Stan
This is
Smith says,
frustrating.
50 kiloseconds, not enough, get him to 200k. Riley says, when I first saw you, I reached over 500 minutes in like 4 days, haha.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Our Reddit Reels
Wonder
says, what did your
minutes
grandpa
I'm
do for your
up
family?
to. What does my grandpa do for the family? What did he do for the family? My grandpa grew up in Maryland. Uh-oh. I heard a fall.
Stone didn't give you the right angle. Are you certain?
Our Reddit Reels says, what did he do?
My grandfather owned businesses in a small town in Maryland.
Brand new polyester says, this game definitely seems to have more puzzles than The Last of Us.
Oh, it's bad.
Callum says, I have never missed a stream, or maybe just a few since finding Jaymo.
I know, that is so nice of you, Callum. Thank you so much for being around. So do I need to do something else now? Did that not work? Oh, you guys, is this going to be a stupid puzzle? Every time it makes that sound, I hit the jump button, or the circle button, and it sounds like I'm jumping. I can see my
Inspired
little
says, puzzles
silhouette
definitely
moving
stink
a
for
little
me
bit.
as well.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Riley says, yes, I make them all too, except some pop-ups when they're late. Joel says,
Gotta
hi.
be a better angle on that.
Alex says,
Twilight
I'm gonna
Stone.
do all my gaming now, and then work out and watch y'all play tonight, haha.
Yes, please do. Okay, it's asking for a different one. As Dusk Falls
Holly says,
tonight, you
Jaymo,
guys.
would you do a cruise that's Dungeon Crawler Carl themed?
Yes.
Brand new polyester
1,000
says, I'm
times
truly
over.
excited for you to fight the big boss in The Last of Us 2. No spoilers, of course. Riley says, Ricochet again. Callum says, Alex is rib confirmed.
I can see that. I like the
Supermana says, I will
idea.
work out later. My legs hurt from running.
Oh, did I get it? No. It says that I'm on it here, but am I not on it? What if I strafe this way? Oh, there's more light. Okay, how about that?
More light elves ahead. I'll handle this.
Nice!
I am RDI says, I would
that's
love to
not a
watch you
great
play as Dusk
idea.
Falls, but first in the UK, it's gonna be night.
It's gonna be...
Riley says, there's many different places you can hit on it.
Yeah, it's gonna be like.
Cully says, if that happens, my wife is taking me. Smithy
Just
wondering if you would join us.
That's one of
Sent goat for
Gavassio's
4.
poems.
Inspired says, let's
Very
go.
highbrow.
Riley
You
says
should
3
collect
a.m.
any others
UK.
you find.
1 second. Am I going somewhere I'm
Zach
supposed to?
Mykic says, would you like to try Project Zomboid? There is even a blind trait. It's an open world zombie survival.
Oh, I did want to
Can we
tell
start
you guys
Our Reddit
about
Reels
that.
says, what did your
Confirm
grandpa
button.
do for your family?
Well-
Select.
Alex
Square
says he will
button.
upload the replay to
Photo
YouTube,
mode.
so be sure to follow him there too.
Touchpad button.
Yes, please.
I am RDI says, yeah, 3
Please
a.m.
follow there as
Exit.
well, you guys. Go to the link in my bio for lots of different stuff. My grandfather, you guys, had the same eye condition I had. He was nearly completely blind by the age of 70, or I'm sorry, he was completely blind by the age of 70. I'm in my late 50s. So
Riley
I've got a
says
little bit of
visually
time,
prepared
fingers
gaming.
crossed. VPG, visually prepared gaming. VPG Jaymo here.
Restart
That's what I
checkpoint.
started 2 years ago on
Confirm button.
YouTube. Visually prepared
Select.
gaming.
Square
So
button.
that's where you can find me
Photo
there.
mode.
He
Touchpad
did a
button.
bunch of businesses in
Characters.
small towns there in
Back
Maryland.
button.
Movie theater, gas
Exit.
station, car lot, paper routes that he did for the Washington Post because he lived there in Maryland. It was a really great thing. I moved to Idaho with my parents.
Our Reddit Reels says, so you were rich.
No, God, no. No, we got nothing. No, not even. God,
Restart checkpoint.
I wish we had.
Confirm
What is that
button.
called?
Select.
Legacy money or something?
Square
No, no. I
Photo
very
mode.
much
Touchpad button.
work and still need to work
Characters.
for money.
Back button.
We moved to Idaho though when I was a little kid. And so I've lived in Idaho my whole life, but I spent a lot of time back in Maryland growing up in the summers and stuff, and got to spend a lot of time with my grandparents.
Cully says
and,
Jaymo is rich
aunts
for
and
Idaho.
uncles. Oh, not even.
Our
oh,
Reddit Reels
God,
says, how did your
Idaho
family
has
have that much
so
business to not be
money.
rich?
Oh, because he would open a gas station and then close it, and open a car lot and then close
Restart
it.
checkpoint.
It was a up
Confirm
and down
button.
kind of a thing. It
Select.
was a small
Square
town.
button.
Yeah,
Photo mode.
I
Touchpad
promise you.
button. Characters.
It was
Back button.
wonderful what he did,
Exit.
and they
Our
were-
Reddit Reels
they
says,
were
what happened to the
funny.
businesses?
I don't know.
Alex
Well,
says,
the
how many
movie
sacks
theater
potatoes
burned
is your house
down.
worth?
Yeah,
Zach
that's right.
Mykic
I wanna
says,
know
then let's make
Idaho
him rich in
terms.
live stream likes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Takes
give me
pictures
some
says, my uncle is like
likes.
that.
Yeah, the movie theater burned down.
Callum says you can't even sell potatoes because you live in zero potato land.
I know that we don't have any potatoes here because we ship them all out to
Restart
you
checkpoint.
guys.
Our Reddit Reels says, so your grandpa sold.
My grandpa, no, he did very good, and they had 8 children.
Matthew says, how's it going, Jaymo?
And it was great. It's going good. I have wonderful aunts and uncles, and it was good. 1 million cousins, big family.
Our Reddit Reels says, didn't your dad have business?
My dad worked as a union person in the newspaper industry. In the print shop.
GXVERNXR says, I have now left the pub. Sad times, sad face.
Oh no! Did they close? Am I running
Zach
into
Mykic
something?
says, what is the least thing you miss is blind? Our Reddit Reels says, how did he die?
My grandfather, old age. He was in his 90s.
Alex says, Union Man. Love to hear it.
Yeah, he was. He grew up in Pittsburgh, in the Pittsburgh area, and so was
Our
big
Reddit
part of the
Reels
steel
says, what
mills
about
and
your
everything
dad?
there. Yep, my dad died about 15 years ago. Died a little bit young. He had some heart issues, but not hereditary, thank goodness. It was a. Had a bad heart valve.
Our Reddit Reels says, how was he when he was dead? Rough Time brought to you by Soul.
Thanks, Soul, for that. Okay,
Our
so
Reddit Reels says, how old was when he was dead? Sorry. Soul
my
says, how's it
father?
going, Jaymo?
I don't know. He was not super old. 70s? Trying to do the math. I don't know
I
his
am
exact
RDI
age.
says, Jaymo, are you going to watch the extended cut of GTA 6?
Yes, my wife and I are going to do it while we're making dinner today on the TV in the kitchen on Netflix.
Soul sent heart me for one.
Thank you, Soul, for the heart me's. Soul jumps in. Saves the day. Thank you, Soul.
Our Reddit Reels says, what are you going to make for dinner?
Spaghetti.
Riley says, Reddit Reels has many questions. Soul says, hope your day's been good, man, been busy.
Really good. Am I stuck on something? Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for being part of this community, you guys, and the positivity that we're
Stan
trying
Smith
to spread.
says, I love spaghetti.
I do too.
Alex says, is your wife watching with you to be your eyes?
I've been with my wife.
Soul says, looks like a railing, I think. Our Reddit Reels says, how else am I going to know him more without asking questions?
I put all of my information out there. I just watch. You'll learn a lot about me just in my stories and what I talk to people about.
Donnie says, gosh, help me, it's so hot here.
How hot is it? Am I not moving? I'm stuck on something, huh? I'm really struggling with this game, you guys. It's giving me the Spider-Man vibes, where it just is so difficult visually because
Our Reddit Reels says, is it true you Riley says, are you going to get her to explain how it looks and stuff?
Oh, she'll just tell
Colin
me
says,
about
hey
it.
Jay, long time no see, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? Where have you been?
Lost Gorillas member says 106 in Cali right now.
Nice. Yes, you guys, I love the communication. I love the talking. I love the energy. I love everything. 106.
Colin says, how is Juniper and Aspen?
They're good. Did you see I put Juniper on a video, the most recent video I just posted? She's in it.
Our Reddit Reels says, what did you do in the army?
I didn't play. I was never in the army.
Riley says, in England, it's raining again. I am so happy.
It's raining again. Whoa, I'm losing a friend. Am I supposed to do something?
Our Reddit Reels says, I thought you got drafted to Vietnam.
I don't know what you're talking about. No.
Zach Mykic says, would you play the game
Now
where
you're
one is
making me
blind, one deaf,
nervous.
and one mute, and you have to defuse a bomb?
Maybe.
Tipsy says the army would be lucky to have you.
That'd
Riley
be
says you're stuck on
interesting.
railing. Can you jump maybe?
No, it's not letting me jump. It's not letting me do anything. Maybe I just need to walk and listen for footprints. Yeah, a game being accessible. Oh, you guys were talking about other games like Zomboid and other things like that. If they're not fully accessible for the blind, I can't play them. Here's a really good freaking example.
Our Reddit Reels
because this
says,
game's
never mind, wrong
supposed
person
to
your
be
age. He got drafted to Vietnam.
Yeah, I was, no, yeah, wasn't born yet. So, this game is rough, but it's close to being fully accessible. When you're talking about those other games that say they have accessibility for the blind, it's like accessible for low
Colin says,
vision
when is the
people.
fishing stream? I kind of like
Changes
it.
the colors. I will do some more fishing pop-ups for sure. It does more accessible color blindness things or a little bit of text-to-speech or whatever. But if it doesn't do navigation, combat, and full interface functionality, I can't play it. This
Callum
is an
says the elf
example of
racism
it.
in this game is annoying. I would slaughter these guards if there was no bounty.
Elfism.
Our Reddit Reels says, how do you fish safely and not get hooked? I am RDI
fished
says, ah,
my
Juniper, so cute.
whole life, and I'm very good at fishing. That's one thing my dad
Cully
and
says,
I had
but
in
Jaymo
common.
was around when Platoon
Music.
was in theater. That counts, right?
Yes, I did watch Platoon in the theaters. That was a great movie. Holy cow, Calvin.
Our
That's a
Reddit
deep
Reels says,
hole.
how do you catch more fish?
I don't necessarily catch more fish. I'm just really good at it.
Callum says, yep, elf-ism. Just had a guard say, don't cross me, elf, with some malice in his voice, ha.
I'm stuck
Supermana
again,
says,
huh?
Jaymo, do you love Terminator?
Yes, but
Stan
Terminator...
Smith says, I have been fishing once and caught nothing, so you could say I am an expert.
That's exactly right. You
Colin
were
says,
fishing.
Jay, last time I saw you when you had a bad time with TTS abuse.
Yeah, we did, but...
Riley says, as his dusk falls a long game.
It can be. I'm really curious to see how long it goes.
Our Reddit Reels says, I tried to fish, but I didn't catch anything. How do you find a spot with fish?
You know where to go in the lake. You can't see fish. You just know where to go, and you know how to fish them, and you learn, and you listen, and you take advice from people. You can learn about fishing
Cully
just
says,
like
Good Morning
everything
Vietnam
else.
was a really good movie, too.
Good morning, Vietnam! Fishing is just like anything else.
Our
You
Reddit
can
Reels
learn.
said, do you use a boat?
Used
Colin
to.
says,
I
trust
sold my
our gut.
boat. I've had multiple boats, and I sold my most recent one about 6 years ago because it was hard to use anymore because of my loss of vision. So now I use my pontoon boat. It's a single-person boat. Look up pontoon boat or float tube. It's an 8-foot
Wazop
pontoon
says, do you
boat.
use a tank?
I do use a tank.
Supermana says, I don't
And
even
is-
know if I should work out, my legs hurt.
You set in the middle of the pontoon boat with flippers on and waders so your legs don't get wet and wrinkly or cold because you can put sweats on and stuff if it's cold outside.
Our
and I
Reddit
fly
Reels
fish.
says, where do you keep it?
I'm a fly fisherman.
Mobile Devices says,
My
sup,
garage.
I'm Ice Bear on a different account.
Hi, Ice Bear!
Khalid says, Jay Aspen Juniper greeting from Saudi Arabia.
Hi, yay! I'll tell him you said hi. I put Juniper in a video just it's an hour ago or whenever I posted that video a couple hours ago.
Supermana says Jaymo is the good governor.
I am the good governor. That's exactly right. But
Zach
yeah,
Mykic says I
you
don't
can
think
learn
Project
more
Zomboid
fishing.
has some sort of help like that. There is a trait where you're blind.
Hit the light over!
Uh-oh.
Mystic homing word.
Riley says you should do more VPG
A button
Juniper.
plus light attack button will nullify this massive.
Here, get back.
Khalid says we need both of them. Our Reddit Reels says do you drive the boat?
No.
Mobile Devices says is that a butterfly on your eye patch?
It is. It's my granddaughter's design.
Jumper!
Our Reddit Reels says how much was your boat?
I don't remember reels.
Lee says hi Jaymo.
Hi, Lee.
Callum says just got mauled to death by a bear. Now I have to walk for miles again. Not happy.
Jumper!
Am I not hitting this guy?
Khalid says W Grandpa. Our Reddit Reels says you're R. Riley says Jaymo it's an eye it dodges every single axe throw.
Incoming!
Yeah, I didn't feel like that was gonna go really
Khalid
well.
says don't forget the DU.
Okay, I am gonna ask
Our
a
Reddit
question.
Reels says square.
I'm gonna ask a question. Yeah, I've been having my buddy, my kid, shoot arrows at it. Is this a
Supermana
is this
says
a
you're not hitting
single?
him.
Yeah, is it a single target or is it multiple targets? And once I get on him, am I meleeing or is this a ranged thing with my axes? And should I be using my swords? I'm gonna take a drink of Mountain Dew while
Khalid
I hear
says
your
multiple.
opinion. Multiple targets.
Supermana
Thank
says
you.
I saw 2 targets in its meal.
Okay.
Our Reddit Reels says you have 18 views. How come it's low?
I don't know.
Khalid says you can do both.
I don't know why it's so low, you guys. It just changes.
Riley says I
every
think
day.
there was
It's
3
very
maybe and
bizarre.
one eye
Oh,
you need to melee.
I should look at this. to
Zach
make sure
Mykic says is being in water or swimming scary as blind person or don't even try it.
Don't even think. I do it all the time. No, it's not scary. at all.
Wazop says because diamonds are hard to find.
Okay.
Mobile Devices says I have a question. Do you work out?
Yes, me and my wife do, but she's had a bad back the last month or two, so we haven't been going as much. But yeah, but not a
Khalid
lot.
says another father no game.
Just a couple times a week. I don't like it that much.
Supermana
but
says I
it's
have
good.
phobia
I
from
like it.
water. I can't swim.
Oh my gosh, you guys! I actually taught swim lessons.
Our Reddit Reels says is that diet or regular Mountain Dew?
This is diet. It's always Mountain Dew Zero, which is amazing. All right, so I want to do. Do I want to do ranged on these guys, or do I want to run up to them and hit them melee? That's the big question.
Our Reddit Reels says run to them.
Okay. All right.
Zach Mykic says how was the first time blind in water? I would be scared to slip and drown.
Oh well, it depends.
Riley says
You don't
Jaymo
put
looks great
yourself
for
in
being 30 years
dangerous
young. You can't
situation.
tell us your late 50s.
I am.
Tipsy says they make Mountain Dew Zeros.
Yes.
Supermana says if the water is over my chest, I start
incredible.
to suffocate.
Oh, I'm
Stan
sorry.
Smith says I
Take
finished
some
the comic book,
swimming
so I am back.
lessons. Yay! Also,
Mobile Devices says what's your favorite thing about your country, the United
Throw
States?
weapons, aim button,
Alex says one of my first
the
memories in
outdoors.
life was being tossed into a pool by my dad and panicking paddling to the side of the pool. Khalid says don't forget using Atreus.
Watch your left!
Our Reddit Reels says how do you immerse yourself in the game using only sound?
how do you immerse yourself in a book with only using your eyes?
Our Reddit Reels says books are boring. Supermana says yeah, maybe I should. Mobile Devices says that's a great answer. You imagine it. Khalid says this might sound wrong, but use our kid. Ikryas says you were stuck a little move to your left.
Okay.
Riley says you're stuck in a wall part. Supermana says go a little bit straight.
brother!
Stan Smith says books are great.
Books are great. I listen to them all the time.
Riley says you're good.
Why am I not?
Khalid says one left. Riley says last one.
Okay, thank you.
Supermana says did you just flame your opponent?
I don't know what
Our
I
Reddit
just
Reels
did.
says use range.
Oh, okay, I will. Thank you.
Zach Mykic says in what countries have you been and which is your most liked and why?
There's another one.
Khalid says no 3 of them. Our Reddit Reels says not last 1-3 total.
Okay.
Ekryos says 3 more just spawned.
Ow!
Riley says he turned into 2, what the heck? Mobile Devices says my friend has aphantasia. He can't see images in his head. That's why he
Yes,
hates
I've
books.
heard of that. Dang it! Oh wait, I'm still alive.
Our Reddit Reels says Jaymo, you are selling.
I
Mobile
am
Devices
selling.
says wow, you beat one of the enemies. Tipsy says if you could master any language instantly, what would it be?
French.
Riley says last one. Our Reddit Reels says you clicked square and he revived you.
Oh, okay, cool. I forgot I had that feature. Where is he?
One more to go.
Oh, nope, another one.
Our Reddit Reels says far. Callum says Jaymo, what's your humor like off stream? Dad jokes, dark humor. Just wondering out of curiosity.
Dark humor, a little bit crude.
Khalid says in front of you. Our
Wow.
Reddit Reels says what kind of dark humor?
Oh, not dark humor, but a little bit. No, I don't like dark humor that much. But I like all humor. I love stand-up
That's the long and
comedians.
short of it. Aye.
George Carlin.
Which side is right?
Our Reddit
kind of
Reels says
humor.
give us an example.
And not our place to
No.
say.
Riley says I think you
This
used
is an
Resurrection
elven
Stone.
I
conflict.
did use it.
I said as much
Khalid
the
says they should
last time we
.ve
were in
made less
Empire.
enemies here.
Well,
Donnie says a little bit of dark humor can't hurt anyone,
oh, I
LMAO.
like all humor. No,
Mobile
don't get me
Devices says
wrong.
Kratos just turned that guy into a ribeye steak.
Heck yes. Oh, I do
Riley
like
says
the
they just
ribeye
kept coming.
steak. That's
Zach
fine.
Lykic says, but
That
the French eat
part's
snails, and they are
fun.
French, I am German.
Oh, I love the
Riley says phone
French
ringing.
language. It is
Our
so
Reddit Reels says answer the phone.
beautiful. I'm okay. Nope, it's not a picture of my mom, so I'm not answering it. Thank you guys
Mobile
for telling me
Devices
it
says
was
French
ringing.
sounds so hot.
I
Callum says, yo, it's me, Jaymo.
Oh, hi, Callum.
Rashed says he just left.
Well,
Our Reddit
hi,
Reels
Callum.
says, how do you know who called?
Because my mom has a particular image that pops up
Stan
on my
Smith says, I
screen.
wish I could learn Italian instantly so I could just pass the class.
Yeah, that'd be
Cully
fun.
says, I miss
huh?
Sam Kinison.
I do too. You live in a desert. Sam was the best. Man, I used to love watching that guy with my dad. Oh, so good. My son and I went and saw
Our
Anthony
Reddit Reels says,
Jeselnik.
when someone calls you, how do you know who calls?
I can have it
Zach
turned on where
Lykic
it
says, du
tells me
solltest
who's
der
calling.
Deutschen Sprache Matchdig Worden.
Or I can actually, I have some images set up for different people that are important to me. Or
Our Reddit Reels says,
if I
tell us your
need
favorite
to,
joke.
I'm not going to tell you my favorite joke. It's not appropriate for this at all. It's no. I'm really
Alex says,
bad
I'm
at
watching you and
telling
launching Star Wars Zero
jokes.
Company. It's going to be a good Friday,
What
smiley
is
face.
Star Wars Zero Company?
Riley says, do you use Siri much or is it not too good?
I use Siri and
Colin
it's
says
terrible. It's terrible. Terrible.
Callum
Siri
says, I have
is.
some really funny jokes that TikTok would not allow, haha.
I'm sure. I am so excited the fact
Our Reddit
that
Reels says your most favorite
Apple,
appropriate joke.
I don't have one. I just don't remember jokes. That's the funny part. I wish I did. I need to have a list of jokes.
Cully says
queued
JMO
up.
dirty jokes are the best.
I know. I
Callum
like them
Maddox
too.
4 says I have serious beef with Siri.
Yeah, Siri's
Super
terrible.
Mana says same.
As a visually impaired
Alex
person,
says it's a
Siri's
XCOM, like
awful.
top-down strategic shooter game, but Star Wars themed.
Oh, very cool. I'm surprised there's not like a Warcraft,
Rash
not
says
not
Siri
World
is
of
a
Warcraft,
professional rage
original
baby.
Warcraft or Star. What is it called? StarCraft that is Star Wars based. But did I hear right that Apple bought Google, or they're renting or leasing Google? So now
Our
Siri's
Reddit
going to be
Reels
Google.
says I got one. How do you
That
make an
would be
electrician cry? You torture his family
incredible.
in front of him. Callum says I got a bad one for you. Termite walks into a bar and says, is the bartender. Tipsy says want to hear a joke about cheese. Never mind, it was too cheesy.
See? There you go. Why do I need dad jokes when you guys can tell me dad jokes? Thanks, guys. Yeah, or my phone. I can tell by looking at it because it's large
Riley
font.
says Apple
If
paired
it's
with
a-
Google Gemini, I think.
If it's a phone, yeah, I think they did. It's going to be incredible.
Colin says Ellie from The Last of
I
Us joke.
love Gemini.
Stan Smith says
I
why
can
did the
tell if
Scarecrow
it's
win
a
an award?
name.
He stood best in his field.
If it's going to be If it's a name, if it's letters, or a phone number. So if it's letters, it might be somebody I know. If it's a phone number, then it's not somebody I know. And they can leave a message.
Tipsy says, what do you call a fish with no eyes? FSHHH. Khalid says, you know what's not right? Left. Callum Maddox 4 says, man walks into a bar, says ow. Supermana says, how will you know if I direct message you? Will it notify you?
Sure.
Riley says, a man walks into a zoo and the only animal was a dog. It was a Shih Tzu. S. Hori P says, I got camping Tomro.
Don't
Our Reddit
booyah
Zero
those
says, I got one more.
jokes.
How do you make a plumber cry? You torture his family again.
Oh, God. Here's the deal. On my phone, you guys, it has voiceover. It has unbelievable accessibility for the blind. There's even classes for it at the school for the blind on how to use your phone. It is awesome. And on the computer, you use
Stan
screen
Smith
readers.
says, why did the road cross the chicken? To get to the other side.
Of the chicken.
Our Reddit Reels says, is the school at the Apple Store?
It's the school, but you could probably go to the Apple Store. VoiceOver's incredible. Watch videos about
Callum
VoiceOver on
says, is
your
my
iPhone.
TTS gone again?
Nope.
Riley says, did you have to travel to get to a blind school, or is there one close?
It's in my city, so my wife just gave me a ride every day down there. They also would have had
Tipsy says, random
transportation
thought, do you
available.
think dogs have nicknames for us like us for them, or do they call us owner?
Right? What do they call us? Now that's the kind of mind and thought experiment I like.
They sure made a lot of these light doors.
We call each other something.
Aye.
If
None too
I
eager
say
to let the
Mama's
dark
home,
elves run the roost again.
she knows what I'm saying, so she'll run to the door. So, I think she probably thinks of her as Mama. I don't know what she thinks of me.
Callum Maddox 4 says, is it discombobulating as a passenger in a car not knowing where you're going?
Sometimes. That does happen sometimes, especially when I'm convinced we were at a certain cross street. So the next one should be a left-hand turn, and we turn right. And I go, oh, Mama, I have lost where we are directionally now. And then I ask, I'm a question asker. Guys, back to the fishing thing. Here's how you get good at fishing and everything else. You find somebody that knows how to do it. You can learn more in 15 minutes from somebody than you can teach
Supermana says,
yourself
Jaymo,
in
you don't
4
even look that
hours.
old. I would say you were in your mid-40s.
Well, thank you. No, I'm definitely late 50s.
Riley says, if a car is moving, can you tell if it's going back or forward?
Yes. Yes. I think so. I never thought about that. Probably just the same as you. Oh, because I don't have
Callum
the vision.
says, what do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea.
No idea.
Cully says, what if you were in the trunk?
Right? Then maybe not. Now you're scaring me, Cullen. Where am I?
Move stick vertical choice.
Something's happening.
Press aim button while holding the crank to aim the Leviathan X at targets.
Riley says it's a wheel, then it brings down a ricochet thing, so aim. Drew says you have to hold on to that while you throw the axe.
Oh, okay.
Callum Maddox 4 says, what gender is Michael Jackson? Hee hee.
Hee hee.
Supermana says, lol. Zach Mykic says, what is the best game for a blind person with the help?
The Last of Us is incredible. And the add-on for World of Warcraft
Tipsy says, Jaymo, is it just me or it smells like
is
Updog?
incredible. Sup, dog?
Move stick vertical choice.
Move stick, vertical choice. Okay, so
Riley says you was on a wheel and the wheel bring down a metal you need to ricochet axe
Move
on.
stick vertical choice.
okay.
Press aim button while holding
Stan
the
Smith
crank
says,
to
I
aim
like
the
how games
Leviathan
made it
X at
accessible for
targets.
blind people and didn't just make it for one group of people.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be pulling back and throwing my axe at the same time. Are you guys telling me that's right?
Drew says aim down just slightly.
Oh, yep, it is giving me a sound.
Callum
Press
Maddox
aim
4
button
says,
while
have you been on
holding
roller
the crank
coasters?
to aim the Leviathan X at
Yeah.
Our
targets.
Reddit
I
Reels says my grief
love
counselor
thrill
died recently.
rides.
He was so good, I don't even care.
Did I get it? Down or up a little? Right there, right? Right there.
Press aim button while holding the crank to aim the
Too
Leviathan
low.
at targets.
Okay.
Riley says yes, you need to rotate the metal so it can hit the door. There's things at the top to rotate it. Stan Smith says, what's your favorite genre of music and music artist? Zach Mykic says, what difficulty did you play The Last of Us?
I've played it on regular mode, and now I'm playing it again on hard mode. The Last of Us 1, the hardest
Press
mode,
button
just
while
not
holding the
grounded.
crank
And
to
then
aim
in
the
World
Leviathan
in
exit targets.
Last of Us Part 2, I'm playing
Riley
it
says
on
at the top it rotates, at the bottom
regular
it
mode.
ricochets. Drew says the thing you're holding onto is hold a crystal that's hanging from the ceiling.
Okay, so I'm
Our
aimed
Reddit
at
Reels
something.
says my wife told me that sex is better on vacation. That wasn't a very nice postcard to receive.
That's fun. Okay, so did I hit it?
Press aim button while holding the crank to aim the Leviathan exit targets.
It's trying to help me. Pressing
Our Reddit
button.
Reels says you hit it.
Okay, now what do I do? Again? Do I have to hit it again? I'm not liking this game right now. I'm going to need some help, I think, for this one. I need the person in the full Discord watching live.
Press aim button while holding the crank to
angle
aim the
looks right.
Leviathan exit targets.
Am I hitting something?
Riley says at the top is a small thing to rotate and the bottom is a massive crystal to ricochet off.
Okay, so do I want to aim
Our Reddit
down
Reels
now?
says now twist the gear. Zach Mykic says don't try The Last of Us on permadeath or you will hate yourself or the game or
Press
even
aim
both.
Oh,
button while
yeah,
holding the
I
crank
wouldn't be able
aim
to
the
play it on
Leviathan
permadeath.
exit targets.
Riley says now down I think.
Okay, I push circle. Okay, so do I want to...
Tipsy says why did the Scarecrow get an award? Because he was outstanding in his field.
Am I supposed to do something right here? Yes. Did that...
Riley
did I-
says spin wheel again and try aim at the bottom part, not the top.
Okay. How do I get there? Okay.
Move stick vertical choice.
Okay. All right. Moving
Right
the
objects
stick
can be
back.
held in-
Same spot, right? I can throw my axe. Now you're telling me to aim down to do it?
Stan Smith says do you like cats or dogs more?
Let's continue our set.
Did I do it?
Press
I've
the
never
correct button
owned
to
cats, but they're beautiful. They're the most
Riley
beautiful
says,
animal
"Let's
in the
go."
world. But I've always owned dogs.
E. Cryos says change your
Super
iPad.
Monon
Says
Okay.
yes.
Thank you. I needed an iPad change. Maybe that's what we needed, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. This game is very frustrating, and it's very lacking action. And I know that's probably not helping with the streaming as the people coming through and are curious what the
Riley
heck's going
says
on.
Viking patch.
Well, there's a purple guy playing a game with an eye patch on, and everything's weird. Okay, okay. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Uh-oh, bad guys!
Right side, brother!
Right side. Whoa!
Brother!
Did I die that fast? What killed
Riley
me?
says you was low.
Oh. How do I get myself more
Shinfei
health?
DOTW says hey Jaymo.
Hi, Shin. I thought that you kind of worked your way back up over time, back up to full health. What am I I hope it starts me there and not at that aiming thing again.
Riley says I think when you die you start on full. Shinfei DOTW says how are you today?
Behind you! Incoming!
Riley says you're good at saves.
Yeah.
Zach Mykic says did you ever had a game you played with no blind help but had to end mid-game cause you was stuck?
Yes.
Our Reddit Reels says you got this not so.
So those guys are like one hit.
Riley says the flying ones you can't defeat, only Adrius. He dodges you.
Ow. Well, there you go. Now I know. I'm swinging and throwing away, but I always hit my square
Stan
as well.
Smith says, well, I've got to go now, Jaymo. Hope you have a good rest of your stream and day.
Stan. Yeah, don't forget, you
Riley
guys
says
check
Adrius
in.
like 2 shot them though.
As dusk falls, there'll be 8 of us in here. Not very long. It's going to be really fun. I hope it's going to be fun. Hopefully we'll get some action in the Discord and on the live. Thank you guys for sharing and for following the
Zach Mikic says, what game were you stuck in? Was it on stream or alone? Maybe we can help.
No, actually...
Shinfei DOTW says, wish I could join.
Oh, that's okay, Shin. No worries. No, recently, since I've been back into gaming, that has not happened. That happened with the last time was on. It was probably 8 years ago when I tried getting back into
Our Reddit
Civilization
Reels says
5,
my wife
and I
told me to
couldn't
stop
do it.
playing Doctor. So I turned off her life support.
It's an Anthony Jessel.
Shinfei DOTW says, no, I wanted to hang out with everyone's sad face.
I
Edith
hear
Melda
you.
says, hey Jaymo, what music do you like?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a progressive rock fan. My favorite band of all time is Rush. No one touches Rush.
Donnie says
Oh.
that was dark. Shinfei DOTW says, I am a brokey though, haha. Rash says yellow.
I have the feeling that guy
S. Hori P says, you know your ABCs?
once, but I don't need to know them anymore. A booyah! Thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. Let's see what time it is here. A booyah! Hey Siri,
Gab
what
Jude
time
says
is it?
hi.
Hi.
It's 4:22 p.m.
Oh, we got plenty of time. Good, we're continuing on. Yeah, don't forget, you guys, tonight, As Dusk Falls. It's gonna
Shinfei
be
DOTW
super
says,
fun.
well, why didn't it say my joke?
I've never done it. I don't know. What was your joke? My name's Jaymo. I'm nearly completely blind. You guys, if you don't know anything about me, I'm just wanting to be an advocate for the blind and visually impaired. I want to entertain and be a motivator, inspire. I play games that are really hard for the blind to play, but with your guys' help and accessibility
McConvey says
features built
favorite
into
food?
games,
Edith
Italian
Melda
and
says,
ice
I am
cream.
always happy to catch your streams.
Oh, thank you for stopping by again. I love that much. I love that so much, you guys. I really do. This is what I'm doing now. This is a new chapter of my life, and I can't thank you enough for being part of it. So let's see if we can figure this out. Now, am I low on
S.
health
Hori
right
P
now?
says, what time is the stream for GMT? Donnie says, you are 6 hours behind my time.
Yeah.
Rash says, peak eye
unfortunately.
patch.
Thank you. This is the...
Riley says, we can't see health.
Okay.
Cully says the 80s had a lot of progressive rock. Good stuff.
Well, the 80s was the best, for sure. And there's always math rock.
Jack McConvey says, did you play Hitman Silent Assassin or any Hitman
I
games
played
when
the
you were sighted?
original Hitman when
Edith
it came
Melda
out.
says, I have never
Yes.
played God of War. Should I?
Yeah.
Shinfei
I like it. A
DOTW
lot of
says,
puzzles.
Sag didn't do it again. My joke is lost to time.
Oh, no. Now it's gone.
Rash says, my brother just left.
Yay! I hope he has a wonderful time. So Rash, you guys, if you don't know, lives in Saudi Arabia, and his brother's coming to the States for college, for
Callum
university.
says, just realized I still
Pretty
haven't
cool.
listened to Rush. Going to right now.
Callum, you're going to want to listen to...
Gab Jube says, not to be rude, but you're blind?
I am
Zach
blind, and it's
Mikic
not
says,
rude
still
at
haven't moved to my
all.
simulator rig. I like to interact with the stream. Too much lol.
I'm nearly completely
Riley
blind.
says, Jaymo,
I
for
have
this
about
game, there's also a
2%
free DLC.
vision.
Do you think you're going to play it?
Not if
Donnie
not,
says,
not
wait,
in
no, I
these
miscounted.
conditions.
It's 12:23 a.m. here.
Okay, so...
Rash says, my dad is going with him for a week to help him settle in, and it's the
Oh,
same
that's
college he went
wonderful.
to. Callum says, what am I supposed to listen
They're only
to?
going to be about 5 hours away from me. Listen to side 1 of Moving Pictures
Gab
album.
Jube says, how you play. I am actually really interested.
Thank you. No, I
Jack
appreciate
McConvey
that.
says, can I ask the biggest donation you've gotten? Curious.
Yeah, the biggest
Bradley says,
gift
do you skip
I
the
ever
puzzles
got.
in this one like some of them,
I
and the last is part 2?
Yes, I can skip some, but it doesn't let you skip very many. I don't know how I got past that last one just now. Without your help, I would have never been able to do it. Biggest gift I ever got was a Future World. I couldn't believe it. Just out of the blue, somebody came in and did that, and I don't even know who
S.
they
Hori
were.
P says, I do not enjoy the period. I need to talk more. Even one character limits me too much, but it's need.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It keeps the bad people from being as intrusive. And that's very important to me because when text-to-speech, I can't read your guys' comments or messages because I can't see. I have a little bit of light sensitivity. Please watch my pinned videos if you're curious more about what I do and what I can
S.
see
Hori
and what
P
I want
says,
this to
needed.
become.
Asterisk, I couldn't add the last D. Zach Mikic says, what is the most missed game you can't play?
Well, many. because I stopped playing games in 2014.
Our Reddit Reels says how much was that gift?
I don't know. Was it 70,000 coins or something? Like $70 or something? Or no, maybe 7,000 coins. Is that right? $70 or something? I don't know. It was incredible. That was before I was getting serious about this. I started in
ShimpyDOTW
January.
says I got cramps so bad I am gonna die.
I started in January, you guys, doing TikTok because I changed chapters of my life. This is what I want to do now. I wanna
S4EP
motivate
says
and
at
be
what
an
month did you
advocate.
lose sight? You could have played TLOU.
No, you guys.
Our Reddit Reels says 7,000 coins is
Hit
$100.
restart checkpoint. Confirm
No,
button.
Oh, maybe.
Select.
Yeah,
Square
that might have been
button.
right then.
Photo
Our Reddit
mode.
Reels says did it give you the
Touchpad
full
button.
$100?
No, that's
Characters.
not how TikTok works with their
Back button.
gifting. You get a
Exit.
percentage of it. But here's the deal. You guys, I started this in January, and it was kind of for fun. Then there were some layoffs in my industry, and instead of going back to work, because I still need to work,
Cully says 70,000
I said I'm
coins
gonna
is
do
about
this.
100. That's my monthly budget.
right?
Our Reddit
That's what I'm
Reels says how much
saying.
do they
It's
take?
ridiculous. I don't remember back then. It changes as you grow, and now that I'm
Restart
growing, I
checkpoint.
get more
Confirm
percentage
button.
than before. Look it up.
Select.
It's all
Gab
available
Jupe
on
says
Google.
how you play.
Photo
I
mode.
play because okay. I'm
Touchpad
gonna
button.
hit. I'm gonna
Characters.
turn off
L1
text
Kayla
speech for a
John says
second.
Jay please play Silent Hill 2
Exit.
remake. It's a great story. And
I would love to play those games, you guys. I cannot. I turned off
Bradley
text speech
sent
for a
Dolphin
minute.
for 10.
Thanks for the dolphin, you guys. The micro gifting, what I
Bradley
just the
sent Finger
onesie
Heart for
twosie
5.
stuff like that is beautiful. It helps the algorithm. It helps me make my ends meet. I want to do this now. I don't want to go back to work in a traditional job. I want
Restart checkpoint.
to motivate and be an
Confirm
advocate. I'm in my
Select.
late 50s, you guys.
Square
This is
button.
part 2 of my life. I
Photo
went to the
mode.
school for the blind 5 years
Touchpad
ago,
button.
and then I went back
Characters.
to work in human
Back
resources,
button.
and then there were some layoffs in
Exit.
the industry. Blah blah blah. We don't get into politics or religion on this channel, and instead of me going back and getting another job, I said I'm going to give this a go. I think I can do this. I think there's enough out there. There's enough. There are enough people, and with the little bit of gifting that happens and being super fans, it helps so much. It makes ends meet for me. I don't need a
Restart
lot.
checkpoint.
And so
Confirm
that's why I'm
button.
doing this, and it feels like I'm
Select.
giving back to the
Square
world, and that's
button.
what we're
Photo
doing.
mode. Touchpad
Music,
button.
Rush,
Characters.
progressive rock,
Back button.
the lyrics,
Exit.
the energy, the
S4EP sent Heart Me for
musicianship.
1.
Thank you for the Heart Me. The Heart Me's are 1 coin cost, and they are massive for algorithm building and getting things going. So thank you so much for that. Now, how do I play games?
Ikrios says change
completely
your
blank.
eye patch.
You got it. That's my favorite gift, of course. Because I've got 15
Restart
custom eye
checkpoint.
patches, and I
Confirm
love changing them
button.
out. It feels good. They're nice and
Select.
cool
Square
when I
button.
change them physically
Photo
and
mode.
literally.
Touchpad button. Characters.
And that's a
Back
great
button.
one, you guys. Thank you so
Exit.
much. Also, we have a new patches unboxing. You guys sent me new patches. Your fans, the followers did. The community sent me new patches. I'm gonna have like 5, I think, 4 or 5 that I'm gonna unbox later this week, and I'll show those and I'll work those into the rotation. I'm super excited about that. A lot of really positive things going on here, you guys. I wake up with a smile
Restart
now.
checkpoint.
This is not a oh my
Confirm
gosh, this poor
button.
guy is blind and he plays
Select.
video games. Let's
Square
support him.
button.
No, this is a
Photo mode.
celebration. This is
Touchpad
me trying
button.
to share happiness
Characters.
and tell people that
button.
everyone's fighting battles, and we
Exit.
want to help them fight their battles and be empathetic and not sad for them. Do not be sad for me. I am a very happy person. I am so happy that I'm back into playing video games after giving up on them 12 years ago in 2014 because my eyes had slowly gotten to the point where I couldn't play games anymore. And I play World of Warcraft a lot. I've been playing for a couple of years now, but
Restart
now I'm
checkpoint.
flipping the switch.
Confirm
You can
button.
go to my YouTube as
Select.
well, Visually Prepared
Square
Gaming,
button.
and watch videos
Photo
there from the
mode.
first 2 years.
Touchpad button.
The third year here is
Characters.
all TikTok. And
Back
TikTok
button.
has been incredible,
Exit.
and it's worked out so well. I know there's a bunch of bad things. Everything's got bad things, right? TikTok's not any different than that, but it works out really good. And I've got to meet people from literally around the world. If you go to the link in my bio, you can see the world map where it shows all the flags for people that have checked in. And it's like 55 or
Restart
something like that.
checkpoint.
It's incredible.
Confirm button.
I just want to be positive and
Select.
energetic, and I want people to be
Square
that way.
button. Photo
And so
mode.
if I can share a little bit of
Touchpad
that
button.
energy, and I get that
Characters.
from you guys.
Back
When you
button.
guys are talking and I'm getting to
Exit.
hear from you, and I wish this voice would be quiet, I get that energy from you guys. I'm like an energy vampire from what we do in the shadows, I guess, maybe. But I absolutely love it. games have to be accessible for the blind and visually impaired, which means it's all audio games for me. This game is a bad game, a bad example of a
Restart
game that
checkpoint.
claims to be
Confirm
fully
button.
accessible.
Select.
It's
Square
80%
button.
accessible.
Photo mode.
The Last of Us is
Touchpad
completely
button.
accessible. I play a whole bunch of other smaller
That
games that
button.
are completely accessible,
Exit.
including the one we're playing tonight. This is super important. If you guys aren't watching and listening right now, this is the best time to do that. 10 o'clock Eastern time tonight, we're doing something new we've never done before. We're playing with 8 people that I've met throughout my journey here, and we're playing the game As Dusk Falls. It's not a game as much as an adventure or storytelling adventure
Restart
where we get to
checkpoint.
decide.
Confirm button.
You know, you guys have seen
Select.
those games. We get to decide the
button.
next scene, and it's
Photo mode.
graphics, and it's
Touchpad
kind
button.
of
Characters.
comic book style,
Red button.
and 8 of us,
Exit.
and majority rules, not by us. We all get to select things, and then the game itself says, 5 people want this to happen, 3 people want this to happen, we're doing the 5 people move. And so bring popcorn and watch that. It's going to be really fun. Go to my profile. There's an event button on there. You can go to that, and you can actually click on that and sign up for it, so it'll send you a notification later tonight.
Restart checkpoint.
That has potential to be
Confirm
really
button.
cool. It could also really
Select.
suck. Who knows?
Square
But
button.
we're trying new things,
Photo
and that's the
mode.
important part.
Touchpad
Community,
button.
helping each other,
Characters.
understand
Red
that
button.
everyone's fighting their own battles.
Exit.
Mine's blindness, but dang it, I'm not going to let it bring me down as much as it wants to bring me down. It doesn't mean that I don't have down days, you guys. I see a counselor every other week, and I have for decades, literally. It sucks going blind, but you know what else? I've learned how to deal with it. I've gone to the school for the blind, and you train and learn how to live independently. And it's
Confirm
really
button.
cool. We can do
Select.
a lot of things.
Square
Can't do
button.
everything. I'm a realist.
mode.
I'm not a person that's going to
Touchpad
say,
button.
rah, rah, blind people, screw
Characters.
you. We can do it all.
Red button.
No,
Exit.
I'm not like that. Just like people aren't that way for other limitations that they have. But you try to do what you can, right? That's what I try to do. Anyway, I'm turning on text speech. Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for being part of it. Give me some booyahs. Every time you follow, there's a booyah, and I love booyah trains. All right, now we're getting back into this game. All right, so what am I supposed to do here to beat this guy up?
Cully says, do you like Yacht
Hi.
Rock? I still have a playlist.
I love Yacht Rock. I
Callum
have
says,
my
listen
own
to a
Yacht
few songs
Rock.
from Rush and I'm liking it so far.
It's a unique style.
S4EP says, what one is that? It's green. Any specific design?
Oh,
Banana Pudding Trigger says green screen patch.
this is my green
Our Reddit
screen
Reels
pad.
says my wife left
Thank
a
you
note.
for the
This isn't
follows.
working. Open the fridge. The beer was cold, works fine to me. Fuck October says, how do you play so well being blind?
I don't play very good, you guys. I actually play bad. This game, though, takes you to where you're supposed to go. All games that are for the blind take you to where you want to go, so there's a little less having to wander around and figure things out. And there's also auto aiming that kicks in. But you know what? I
Zach
don't
Mykic
care.
says, do you go to the cinema or is it kind of boring or something
I
like that?
love going to movies.
Banana Pudding Trigger says, are you
I
done
love
with
these
TLOU
questions.
2?
No, I'm only halfway
Yuri
through
says, did
TLOU
you finish
2.
Last of Us yet?
I finished The Last
Our
of Us
Reddit
Part
Reels
1.
says, Jaymo, can I make a blind joke? I
Yes.
don't want to offend you.
Nah, it's fine.
N2927 says, is there a vid on your page that explains how the blind gaming works?
Yes. Kind of.
DOTW says, someone says your green screen eye patch looks like the weasel guy from Ice Age.
Oh, funny. Green screen eye patch. I want to tell you guys about
Our
that.
Reddit Reels says, I told a blind guy a joke. He didn't see the punchline coming.
See, that one's fine. I like those. I don't mind people joking about vision loss as long as they understand there's a limit. It's a read the room scenario. To say something off one time like, whoop, you didn't, you walked right into that one, and yeah, I'm blind.
Fuck
Those kind of
October
things
says,
are
see,
fine.
I was wondering if you play with sound waves or something.
I don't know. Well, yeah, that
S4EP
sound right
says,
there
if
is
I am
telling me
not
I'm
at the
supposed to
stream,
do something.
Can you ask someone to ping me if I am not? I am excited.
Oh, well.
Our Reddit Reels says,
set
I bought my blind friend a cheese
notifications.
grater. He said it was the most violent book he ever read.
Yeah, I've heard
Rash
that
says,
one
who's your
before.
favorite actor? Yuri says, keep going, you are GOAT.
Thank you guys so much for being part of this. Make sure you're following. If you haven't followed yet, everybody follow at one time. Let's get a big booyah train going. The community's growing
Fuck
so
October
well.
says, so there are sounds that help you play.
Sure, every game has its own sound movement, or the movements
Zach
and sound.
Mykic says you like normal movies or like them more with 4D where water comes to your face or winds blows.
I haven't done one of those yet, but I would. Audio description, you guys, is incredible. All movie theaters have it. You wear a little headset, and you have full audio
S4EP
description.
says it's at 3 a.m. for me.
If you watch, yeah,
Our
10
Reddit
o'clock
Reels
tonight.
says, are you going to play the full game at 10 p.m.?
I'm going to try to. I don't know
Yuri
if we can
says,
get
how did
through
you
it.
understand those mechanics?
You have to learn them. How do you
Shinfei
understand
DOTW
anything?
says, I am cuddling Ernie. Now I stole her back
Hi,
from my brother.
Ernie. How do you understand the mechanics of your controller? You learn it. You learn what to push and how to
Fuck
do it.
October says you
learn
should try
the sounds.
Spider-Man 2, that would be
I've
cool.
played it already. and I'm going back to it. I stopped about halfway through and moved to God of War and The Last of Us Part 2.
Our
I
Reddit
solved
Reels
God of
says it's
War,
7
I
hours, you
solved
can't
Last
play
of
it
Us.
all.
Yeah, I know. That was worried about that. So maybe we'll break it up into a couple weeks on Thursday nights. I was worried about that.
ShinfeiDOTW says, I wish I could show
We'll see
you
how
how
far we
cute she
can
is.
go. Oh, I'm sure she's
Yuri says, I mean like the
adorable.
sounds around in-game and bosses and enemies.
Yep, all of it works.
Our Reddit Reels
It's
says 7 to 9 hours.
Incredible. Watch me play World of Warcraft. I can play World of Warcraft completely
Chris
blind. I have
says
about
hello.
2% vision. I do not have any vision that helps me play on my video screen, you guys. Hello, Chris. And every game is a little bit different. It would be nice to have some consistency in games for same sounds being same thing, but that's okay. The fact
Edith
that
Melda
there are
says, do you
games
have a
that are all
YouTube channel?
coming out, I do. Visually Prepared Gaming. Go to the link in my bio, you guys. There's a lot of links there. The one link in my bio takes you to other things as well, including eye patches. Also, it's kind of cool. The green screen. I had this crazy idea that I would get a green screen colored eye patch, and then I could green screen different eye patches onto my eye, like brains or an eyeball that moves around or something. I have since found out that you need incredibly good software, incredibly good lighting, or it just looks super cheesy and bad, and it's all broken up and it just doesn't work very good. So we're not going to do that. Now we just have a green eye patch. I should maybe move it out of rotation. I don't know. Some people say they like it. I have 15 different eye patches. They're all customized. Thanks for following. And go to the link in my bio. You can
Yuri
see how
says,
you
why
can
don't
be part
you
of
finish
that.
Last of Us 2, then complete others, so it's easier?
Well, because I like mixing it up
Rash says,
so
no,
that
I think it's
different
awesome
people
sounds.
get to see different things throughout the week. Because some people are always asking me, when are you playing
Fuck
God of War
October
again?
says, what's your
When are you
coolest
doing
eye
this
patch?
again? Probably my Dragon Eye or my Jaymo2112. That's the name of my channel.
Yuri
or
says,
my two
yeah, that's a good
favorites.
idea, to be honest.
I mix it up a little bit. We'll see. You guys, I'm at the beginning of this. I started
Zach Mike
in
says, is it
June.
annoying when you have to press in the right stick, but don't know it and try all buttons?
I know, yeah. That's called
Shinfei
face
DOTW
rolling.
says, well, now I can't unsee the strong and cool weasel from the Ice Age.
And now I need to know what you're talking about. I'm going to ask my wife about that. I started in June, you guys. This is an experiment so early in its infancy right now. I'm trying new things literally every day. All I do know is that I want this to be a positive, energizing, kind of motivative kind of a thing. I want people to be happy when they're here. This is not a sad thing. It can be funny and entertaining. There's no politics, no religion, full stop. Doesn't mean I'm not into those things outside of this, but this is not where to come for that. It's just, it's cringy. It's super cringy when I use the phrase safe space. I get that. But it is. I don't know what other term to use. This is where I want people to be able to come that have issues and be able to talk about them if they want to. You can go to the Discord. Again, link in my bio. Gets Discord information. Or just to hang out and talk to people and have fun and learn how different
Rash
people
says,
around the
OMG,
world
not
live.
UNC, you know the word cringy.
Shinfei
ShinfeiDOTW says, OMG, you've never seen Ice Age? It
I've
came out
seen
so
Ice
long
Age.
ago.
Oh,
Probably
no.
before your vision got
Oh,
bad.
I totally watched it. I'm trying to remember.
Fuck October says, is there any way you could ever get your vision back?
No,
I am
it's
sure it's an
gone.
UBSERD amount of money, but
Yeah, no, it's not a money thing either, because I would do whatever I could, right? They have fundraisings for that if you could, and I'd give to people that have had conditions that were fixable, because it's a very important thing. It's the biggest curse in the world,
ShinfeiDOTW
right?
says he's
Being
the orange
blind
weasel
in a
who
visual
fights the
world.
big dinosaur.
Oh, you mean the bad weasel, not the good weasel. All I'm picturing is the good weasel. I forgot. Did the bad weasel have an eye patch? Oh, that is so cool. There's a weasel that has an eye patch on Ice Age. If there is, we got to get that patch. Go to the link in my bio. That's brilliant. I love collecting eye patches, you guys. It's what I love. It's what I do. It's what plants need.
Fuck October says, so is it your cornea that made you blind, or how did you go
No,
blind?
it's my retina. Retinitis pigmentosa. My retinas are screwed. They're foobarred. The front's my eyes
Holly
are
says, I'm
fine.
downloading Dusk now.
Oh, good. Get it. It might take a while. I hope you have good download speed. And then play. Cully's going to be one of the people playing with us today. Play for 5
ShinfeiDOTW says he
minutes.
wasn't evil. He guided the Ice Age cast out of the dinosaur place.
Well, then, so he was the regular...
Alex says, I thought plants need electrolytes, no?
Plants
Rash
need
says,
electrolytes.
I hope I can be able to watch the
They
Streisand.
do. Plants need electrolytes. That'll be great if you guys are there. Make sure you sign up for it. If you go to my profile, you can sign up for my... sign up for the event. It helps push it out. Even if you know you're not going to be able to make it, even if you don't want to go, if you could sign up for it just to be on the
Rash
list. that
says,
would
I
be
registered.
Huge. Thanks, Rash. Thank you so much.
Shinfei DOTW says he isn't the twins, he was the guy they met in the jungle when they fell through the ice.
Okay, all right. Cool, I will ask my wife about it, and she'll
Fuck
find
October
a picture.
says, that's really sad, man, I am sorry. I couldn't imagine being blind, wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Zach Mykic says, do you miss to see the body of your wife? Sorry, if the question is rude, I just wonder I would be.
No, because I still have a
Shinfei
little bit of vision.
DOTW
Remember
says the
that.
twins looked up to him.
Please watch my pinned videos, you guys. I still have a little bit of vision. I'm going to lose it all in the next 10 years. For sure, especially the rate it's been dropping. And October, I
Rash
reject
says,
your
interesting
sadness.
questions, I see.
I reject your sadness. You do not be sad for me.
Fuck
I'll
October
make you a
says,
deal.
but you have some?
I do have tiny little bit, 2 to 4%. Please watch my pinned videos. It really does explain a lot.
Sunka2 says,
October,
hi, Jaymo, miss you.
Hi, thank you. I miss all of you guys. I love it when I hear your names come back in.
Dia sent heart me for
Make sure
one.
you follow. Make sure you guys, any micro gifting like the heart me's and stuff like that, or the shards of hope are huge for building algorithm, building community, and helping me with making my ends meet too. I mean, it's small stuff, but it adds up. I promise. It's very cool. October, I'm making a deal. And for everybody.
Peggy's JWNQB says, someone send Jaymo an expensive gift, please.
Oh, no, please don't ask for that. That's okay. I'm good. October. And everybody's fighting your own battles. I will make you a deal. You don't be sad for me. I won't be sad for you. You be empathetic for me. I will be empathetic for you. We are all here fighting our own battles. I don't want the whole world to be brought down being sad
Peggy's
for everybody's individual
JWNQB says,
battles.
Jaymo, what's the most expensive present you got in real life?
Oh, that's a really good question. You know, it might be the
Zach Mykic
computer
says,
my
I will
kids
watch the
just
videos
bought for me
later,
in
but I am too
July.
invested into the stream that I don't want to leave, haha.
Oh, I understand completely. Thank you
Shinfei
so much.
DOTW says, have you seen Michael lately? Haggie's JWNQB says, do you smoke or drink?
I drink casually, like up camping or hanging out with the guys, or with my
Fuck
wife
October
when we
says,
go
I know,
camping,
but seeing
I
someone
don't
actually
smoke.
battle
I've never
blindness, I
smoked.
could wish it on anyone.
Yeah, no, thank you. I
Dia
appreciate
says,
that.
oops,
It
I
is a
forgot the
curse.
dot. He goat.
Hey! All right, now, you guys, are we at a spot here? What is this thing that I fought last time? Does anybody remember? Do I need to
Fuck
fight it
October
again?
says, Coolant, I meant.
If I need to fight a guy here, should I use my axes or my swords? I'm going to use my axes initially. You guys, this is going
Rash
to be a
says
cluster.
axes.
All right, this is going to be a cluster.
Fuck October says, A's. Riley says, I can't remember what enemy JT was. Isahito says, I am back, Jaymo. Rash says, I miss Sam and Bella and Belly Button Sniffer.
They'll
Edith
be
Melba
on.
says, how did you know you switched to the axe there? It didn't tell you?
It didn't tell me. I've got it memorized. Left control pad is swords, right control pad is axe. Am I even hitting this guy?
Haggie's JWNQB says, yay. Fuck October says, yes you are. Shinfei DOTW says, I am going to close my eyes for a bit. I'll see you tonight, Jaymo. Bye.
See you. Bye-bye. I do not know what I'm swinging at here.
Rash says there's a lunar eclipse tonight.
Oh, wow, cool. I'm just swinging here, I guess. I don't know what I'm hitting or anything at this point. This game is really bad at combat sounds.
Wow.
Edith Melda says, seems a bit silly that they don't find a way to let you know if you're hitting something.
I'll meet you on the other side.
Cully says, I have very fast
Thank you for
internet. It's almost
following.
done.
Oh, that's great, Cully.
Jump.
That was exciting. This game does not have great combat functionality and navigation functionality, even though it is technically considered accessible for the blind like myself. I have about 2% vision. I cannot see anything on my screen that is helpful other than light and dark shadows at times, which every once in a while gives me some spatial recognition, but not very much.
Fuck
Right there,
October says, I can tell it's not really helping
nothing. It's not. So I learned, though, at the beginning of the game, how to use my axes and my swords and how to throw and how to retreat. And so I use my PlayStation controller on my computer, and I learned
Tahiti
those
Man
things.
says, hey man, play Lord of the Rings War in the North. I think you like it.
I would love to play so many games, you guys, but if they're not fully accessible for the blind, I am literally blind by all matrices, but I have a little bit of light sensitivity and all. I can't play them. I literally just can't play them. So, and we have a giant list of games that are accessible for the blind, and we're fingers
Fuck
crossed.
October says you should play Crimson Desert if it is accessible for blind.
Yeah, it's not as well. Here's the deal, you guys. I've been working with and playing with all my friends for the last 2 years that are blind and sighted, and we've talked about all the games that are accessible. But there have been some surprises, so I love the recommendations. So please keep throwing those out. Don't
Mad Talk
hesitate
says,
saying
can I ask,
something.
did Netflix do accessibility version of the GTA 6 promo? By
I
the way,
haven't
I'm not trying to disrespect
heard.
you.
Well, I
Rash
wonder if
says
it
excitedly
has.
waiting for life is strange.
It
Peggy's
has. Life is
JWNQB
strange.
says
I
Jaymo
can
is 50,
play.
14 years old.
I'm in my late 50s. Life is Strange. What is it called? Before the Storm?
The Law says my
I
sister
think
went
it's
fully blind
playable.
recently, and she used to love playing games. What games do you recommend?
Oh my gosh, it's very nice
Fuck
to
October
meet
says I wonder if
you.
GTA 6 will be accessible.
It better be.
Tahiti
Come
Man
on,
says play a
Rockstar
pirate game. It
Games,
would fit
do
your
the
eye
right
patch. No
thing.
offense,
And
please.
Right? I have a whole bunch of
Rash
eye patches
says Before the
here.
Storm, yeah.
I change them upon request. It's on the screen. That's what helps me pay my bills, you guys. I appreciate you so much for being there. Yes, pirate games would be
Tahiti
great.
Man
Sea
says
of
play a
Thieves
pirate
and
game.
all.
It would fit your eye patch. No offense,
I would
please.
love to. I would love to, but they're not accessible for the blind. Rockstar Games, please do the right thing. I want to play Grand Theft Auto 6 so bad, and I want to play Wolverine so bad. That's on PlayStation 2. Or 5, I mean. PlayStation 2.
The Goggled Wonder says
Good
can also
Lord.
play for the pirates. They know
I
good
would-
anyway, lol.
I know. I like... Oh, the person that
Edith
mentioned
Melda
their
says
sister.
Life is Strange has a lot of teen drama, so it isn't for everyone.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. This is a PG-13
Peggy's
channel, but I
JWNQB says
understand
so
I
you're
play some
50,
games
18
that
years
are
old.
50-18.
Mad Talk says would be good if Netflix did make it accessible.
Netflix...
Fuck October
that'd
says
be
yes, Wolverine
funny.
in the new Michael Myers game. You should play that if you can.
If they're accessible, I'm all over it. You guys, I just started this. This just started in June for me, where I'm really diving into other games. We're so in the infancy, and I can't thank you enough for being here at the beginning. I know we got to 12,000 followers, and we're digging in deep, and we're going to try to just keep that growing to get more people interested
Tahiti
and
Man
find more
says you
people
should play
that might need
Wolfenstein if
help.
you can.
I played Wolfenstein back in the day, Wolfenstein and Doom, and I liked them back in the day. I don't know if there was a new version of them. I might play them, but I kind of burned out on Doom and Wolfenstein back in the day. The newer games do a lot more for me. The oldest game I think I would want to play, that if you told me it was going to be fully accessible, would be the Zeldas. I just adore the Zelda series. Ocarina of Time was my absolute
Mad Talk says
favorite
Jaymo, I think
console
Rockstar
game.
will do good. Hopefully you can play.
I hope so, just on the story
Rash
mode.
says, do you think the Earth is flat or triangular?
It's definitely a sphere. None of you. Triangular. That's funny. That went a complete
Tahiti
misdirection. I
Man
like
says
that.
Wolfenstein 2 New Colossus.
Is there a new Wolfenstein coming out? And if so, I would love to know if it's accessible.
Yuri
Is
says
it
it's
released
Donut.
yet? If they haven't, if it's already released, I would have probably heard if it was accessible. So, I use games that have full navigation, combat functionality, and interface functionality.
Cully says the Earth
or I
is round
can't
and
play
hollow.
them. Well, of course it is. And we're on the inner edge of it. We're on the inside of it. We've never even been to the outside of it yet. So that sound you hear there, and these different sounds you
Tahiti
hear.
Man says Wolfenstein 2 is new, but they also thinking of making Wolfenstein show.
Oh, that'd be cool. I would totally watch that. Audio description. Somebody asked about movies. Oh,
Rash says anyways, I am going to go do some stuff. I hope I see your live in 3 hours.
thanks, Rash. I'll be here. Me too. The person that mentioned their sister going blind and liked to play games.
Edith Melda says I studied game design at college, and they had us program our own accessibility features.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's the kind of stuff I like to hear, and that's what gives me hope for going forward in the future. I'm pushing a button here. I don't know which button it is or what it's going to do. I don't know what I got there.
The
But
Ultimate Liamnator says, are you going to play GTA 6?
yes, if it's accessible
Fuck
for the
October
blind,
says
I'm gonna
yes,
be
you should go
all
see a movie in
over
4DX. It's water and fans and seats that throw to
That
the
would
side.
be fun. I would totally
Mad Talk
do
says,
that.
would the GTA extra interactions with random thing hinder you though?
Well, here's the problem.
The Law says my sister used to love playing GTA as well, so hopefully GTA 6 will be fully accessible.
If you don't mind, what happened to her eyes?
Yuri says what are rate so far for Lu 2?
I didn't understand that question. What happened to her eyes? Join my Discord. Go to the link in my bio. If she ever wants to just talk or whatever and talk about what we do here in the game, we have multiple blind people in that Discord to talk about games and what we like to play and how we play them.
Yuri
Abby
says are rating out of 10 for Last of Us 2.
Oh, Last of Us 2 is a freaking 9.7? 9.6? Brilliant. I'm loving it. I'm so happy that I got into it. I like it better than Last of Us 1. Keep in mind, I'm only halfway through and I don't know the whole storyline yet or what the twists
The
are
Ultimate
coming.
Leonator says, what about part 1?
Part 1 was very good. It was a 9. The accessibility for that game is gold standard. All games coming
Naruto
out, new
Uzumaki
ones,
says,
should
how have you
look at
been?
that. I've been good. Make sure that directors and producers of video gamers, I want to get out there and get this. I'm not the only blind gamer, you guys. There's a bunch of blind gamers.
Yuri says, Last
I'm
of Us is
nothing.
JS so good FR.
The Last of Us is really
Mad
good.
Talk says, you were about to say about the extra interactions being a hindrance, bro.
Oh, I can totally
Callum
expect...
says, is there a mod or 2 on? I'm locked in on Skyrim, so I'm not watching chat as much.
Oh, it's been so far so good, I think. Callum, thank you. I think there are I don't know. Cully might be on. In any case,
Edith Melda says, yes, we had a whole module on accessibility in games, and they taught us that it's the future.
fantastic. So on Grand Theft Auto 6, you guys, it's not fair to expect full accessibility on the open world. You have to have bots. You have to have auto aiming.
Yuri
and
says,
things
nah,
like
no mod
that.
here. I think the guy left for 3 hour.
No mods are showing. Well, you guys, I can turn it off real
Tahiti
quick.
Man
so
says,
this
Jay,
the
it
time
would
to
be
do
nice
something
if they made a
bad.
blind version for Guitar Hero for you.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
Zach Mykic says, you tried the no comeback mode in The Last of Us 2. I don't know if it's named like that in English. Haggis JWNQB says, if you get your vision back, would you stop streaming? Callum says, I'm still here if I hear anything.
No. Okay, thanks, Callum. No worries. I'm going to turn off text-to-speech for a second. I absolutely love questions being thrown at me. My problem with my brain is that I have to answer all of them. It's very hard for me to remember the ones that come back to. Not very hard. I do a pretty good job, probably. What do you guys think? Coming back to them. Again, thank you for the follows and the shares. I haven't heard any booyahs in a bit, so give me some booyahs. They help so much, you guys, as we're growing this community. That's what you get a booyah when you follow, by the way. That's why I'm saying that. Yeah, I think I would probably still
Enter
stream
key.
a little bit
Select.
because
H pop-up open.
the community
Restart
and the
from
people I've met are
checkpoint. Are you
incredible.
sure?
It'd be
Any
interesting.
unsafe data will
Oh
be
no,
lost.
no,
Hit
no,
restart
no,
checkpoint.
no. Sorry. Grand Theft Auto. Rockstar Games. You guys, please do the right thing. I'm not expecting open world to be fully accessible for the blind. That's a bummer, but it makes sense. I can live with that because there's auto aiming, there's botting. Who knows what's going to be in that game for all those functionalities. But for story mode, if I'm playing by myself and it's not an MMO version, it should totally be able to have accessibility, full accessibility features. It might be a little bit hard and it might be a little bit of an effort on their part to make that happen, but I think it's totally doable, and there have been games that have done that before. The World of Warcraft game I play right now, it's Classic Anniversary TBC, is full open world, and I have full ability to play that as a completely blind person from level 1 to level 70 without any help. And if they can do that, and I know Grand Theft Auto's a new beast, and it's a new world, but they've also got new programming, and they've got money, and they've got abilities now that they didn't have before, I think they can do it too. So I hope they do it. I would never expect or ever want to be forced on gamer developers or whatever to do anything like that. It's a capitalist society. They don't have to, but I think they can nowadays, and I think it's the right thing to do. And I have a bone to throw at all you developers out there that are not watching this right now. There's a generation of gamers coming up now that are going to start having visual issues. My age group that played in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, start getting into their 50s, 60s, 70s, are going to start having macular degeneration issues and other visual issues. It might be really good to slowly start implementing some of these accessibility features into your games just so it becomes commonplace and not something that people are just wanting to flip a switch on at the last minute before game release. That would be hard to do. I'm not expecting any game developers to go back in the past and update any games to work. That's not a fair ask. Going forward, while they're developing games, to include it while they're starting game development and in the process of developing them, I think they could include it pretty easy. Oh, by the way, audio description. Turning text-to-speech back on. Everybody in here has audio description on their streaming services right now. Turn it on. Watch it. If you want to know how I watch TV and movies, turn on audio description. It's incredible. It is something that some people
Yuri
use
says, did
even
you play
without
Resident
vision
Evil?
issues. I did the very first, probably the first 2 or 3 of them.
Haggis
On the
JWNQB says, why would
PlayStation
stop
1.
streaming if you got your vision back?
I wouldn't stop streaming, I don't think. I think when I'm playing, because I love playing with people and the people I'm meeting, I think it's fantastic. What a
Cully
wonderful
says, would you try
thing.
GTA role-playing? The Ultimate Liamnator
Well,
says, are you going to play
probably.
Wolverine?
No, yes, I'm playing Wolverine if it's accessible, and I've heard good things that it's accessible. Hopefully it's more accessible than Spider-Man was.
The law says we were born very premature, and she has had a lot of retinal detachments, the most recent one.
Interesting.
Tahiti Man says, find it funny I keep saying games you played back then.
Why? I'm
Heggie's
old.
JWNQB says I use audio description to find new words and to be more descriptive.
Yes, people
Yuri says I didn't
do
hear
that.
you. Did you play Resident Evil?
I did. Part
law
1
says
and
took the
maybe
rest of her
part
vision.
2. Oh, I'm sorry that happened for her. Doggone it. Yeah, join our Discord. Go to the link in my bio. Go to that, and it'll show you how to get to our Discord information. There's other stuff there you guys can check out too. All right.
Tahiti Man says Middle Earth Shadow of War J.
What is
The law
that?
says yes, I definitely will. Says change your eye patch.
Oh, that's not what I was saying. I was meaning if you guys go to that site, you might see something there about eye patches. It's pretty cool. You can learn about eye patches if you go on the link on my bio.
The Ultimate Liamnator says Wolverine is linear compared to Spider-Man 2, so maybe that's a good sign.
That's what I'm saying. Linear.
Edith Melda says I don't think it's unreasonable to ask big game studios to make the effort to make it accessible.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing though.
Haggie's
I think
JWNQB
it's
says
good
how
for
much
'em.
is an eye patch?
Oh, 27, I think. 27, I think, is about the number. But
Unknown user
Go to
says
my link.
2026 is crazy now Peter Cullen is gone.
I know. Go to the link in my bio. Join the Discord. I'd love to talk about it there. I hope you guys understand what I mean. So, yes and yes. I have
Tahiti
a
Man
bunch of
says like a
custom
Lord
eye
of the Rings
patches.
game where you play as a male and make an army of orcs and kill all other.
So many game designs and options, you guys. I never did get to play StarCraft. I couldn't play those because my vision, there was too much map moving and going on, and it was real-time strategy versus turn-based strategy. That's why I love Civilization 5. It was turn-based.
Unknown
I had
user
as
says,
much
have you
time
played
as I
Shadow of
wanted
Mordor?
to. No. Nope, I didn't. I stopped playing. Okay, let me give you my rundown. I started playing World of Warcraft in 2005. Around 2007, I had to stop playing new games. Not all of them, some of them. It depended on which ones. Like the shooter games really started becoming difficult. So I slowly moved off of gaming until 2014 when I stopped playing completely. But my son played games. Lots of games. And so I watched him play those games sitting on the couch, and I enjoyed doing that. And I watched online, and I watched on Twitch, in the late teens. And then I went to the blind school in the early 2000s, and I came back to gaming that have accessible features in 2024, 25. It's been 2.5 years. So it might have been like December of 24. I came back to gaming. Oh no.
Yuri says that's so good to hear.
Yeah. Anyway, so I slowly went off games. So as you guys
Cody
are
says I
asking me
couldn't
about
play
games I
StarCraft after
played,
midnight because Korea was too good.
that's hilarious. It took me a second to figure out what you were saying, but yeah, when you're finding your opponents, I can totally see that. I liked playing it. I tried playing it, just didn't work for me. And I played EVE, and I played Lord of the Rings Online, and I played Rift. I played all those because I was super into World of Warcraft, but I could play World of Warcraft to 2014 mainly because of familiarity. I knew that game so much inside and out.
Tahiti
It was
Man
very
says
difficult
Jay, a
to go
game
on
you
to
might
new
like is any
games.
Assassin's Creed?
Assassin's Creed Black Flag is supposedly accessible, and that is on the list for Primetime Blind games coming up. You guys also have to remember, because there's
MAAR
not...
says hi.
A booyah! Hi! Because there's not a lot of accessible games, I really want to make sure we're spreading them out good, and hopefully new ones will be coming online over the course of the next year. I'm new to this, you guys. June 1st
Yuri
is when
says,
I started.
alright, have fun, I gotta go.
Thank you, Yuri.
The law says my sister is going to the Helen Keller School for the Blind in a couple years.
Oh, that's wonderful. How old is she, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to tell me exact age, but range. Is she a teenager? And yes, and when the people that I met at the school for the blind when I was there, the young ones, their mobility, their braille work, their training,
MAAR
and their
says you look like the
lifestyle was
governor from The
incredible.
Walking Dead,
I've
especially with the eye
heard
patch. It's
that.
cool.
Thank you so much. Yes, I do get a lot of that on my. Which eye patch do I have on right now? I have no idea which one I even have on right now. I can't see them,
Edith
so...
Melda says it's nice how you are so positive, but also realistic and talk about struggles.
That's just what I'm saying.
Ekryos says 2112.
Oh, Jaymo2112. That's my very first
MAAR
eye
says the
patch.
2112.
Yes.
The law says we're 20, and yes, we went for a tour, and it was amazing to see.
Yeah, it's very impressive. I am awestruck when I go down to the school. I still go down there every once in a while to check in and say hi to
Edith
people
Melda
that
says
I
half
met.
of my message didn't go through, but oh well.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It happens.
Cully says
It
crazy to
takes
think
a
Helen
speech.
Keller was still around when my father was born.
Oh, what year did she die? I didn't know that either. Okay, there's something here. Those sounds mean push O. That
This
bing.
mystic doesn't see us.
There's Twilight Stone on the ground.
That means I'm facing the
Edith
direction I'm
Melda
supposed
says
to
stream
go.
hit 11K likes.
Oh, yay! Thank you, guys, for tapping and for sharing and for following and for being part of this. It means so much to me. You guys don't even know the heart me's and
The law says
and
is
the
there a different
gifting
sound for
helps
each
me.
button? Cully says
Yes.
she passed in 1968. She was 87.
That is hilarious.
Tahiti Man says ever played WW2 games?
Yeah, well, I played Call of Duty and Medal of Honor. I played all of those, but that was back in the 90s when they were single-player games on the computer, and you had to go buy the disc for them. Once they went to shooter games that were MMO, or, well, whatever, PvP-style games, I couldn't play. I couldn't keep up with those, with people with good eyes hiding from each other and all. But I love doing that. Yes. I did play all of those. I'm just moving forward here without having any
Tahiti
knowledge.
Man says I am a Gen Alpha, but love older games lol. Edith
Me
Melda says have
too.
you always known about your eye condition and that you'd eventually
Yes.
go blind?
Yes, pretty much since I was born, but it wasn't confirmed until I was 11. My pinned videos explain a lot of it. Please check those out. It might satisfy you a lot more than me trying to go through the long stories here, but I do love talking about it and going through long stories. So if you followed and you see me on your For You page later, I might be on a pop-up where there's a lot less people on, and I love talking about it.
Reflectex throws off Twilight Stone to stagger enemies.
I have to do this again? Okay.
Alex says didn't know Jaymo was Gen Alpha. Learn something new every day.
What am I? I don't even know what I am. I think I'm Generation X.
Tahiti Man says Jay watch out you're in front of a wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It said I needed to throw something again. I do not like this game's puzzles, you guys. The ability to be able to play this game is super frustrating as a blind person. I think it's wanting me to throw something at something and then do something.
Haggis JWNQB says Jaymo I didn't think a 58-year-old who sucks at video games to be my favorite streamer.
Go figure, right? Okay, am I going back where I was before? I am, huh?
Haggis JWNQB says they should add an option let you skip.
Right?
The law says I do have to go, but it was awesome talking with you and I look forward to joining the Discord.
Thank you. And tonight, you guys, 10 o'clock Eastern time tonight, we are playing As Dusk Falls. Completely accessible game. Your sister might really like that one. It is a game where you get to choose the next
Cully says
level.
I'm heading out too.
The next thing. Okay, Cully, we'll see you tonight. Oh, what time is it? You guys, normally I end the stream at... Hey, Siri,
Haggis
what time is it?
JWNQB says Jaymo how long do you think you were going to stream
It's
Dusk Falls for?
5:03 p.m.
I'm going to stream until 3 minutes ago. I normally stop at 5 o'clock my time every day, so this is where we're stopping. Thank you
Tahiti
guys for
Man
being
says
part
my
of
brother in the
this.
2000s used to make multiple WoW accounts to play for free for the until level 20.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Edith
Just to
Melda
enjoy
says
the
I've got to go.
game.
It's midnight for me in the UK. Bye.
Good night.
Rash
We'll be
says I
on
am
in a
too
few
lazy to do
hours.
anything. Never mind.
Oh, what do you mean you're too lazy to do things, Rash? I've played
Cully
World
says
of
go
Warcraft.
sick Jaymo.
Go sick, everybody. I'm going to make a video about that one. You guys, go sick is going to be the new hit.
Tahiti Man says
phrase
you're leaving?
It's going to come from a 58. I am. This is when I end. I go 5 o'clock Eastern time U.S. every day, primetime blind, until 7 o'clock Eastern time. And so we're just past that now. But I'm here
Man said
every
Homudera
day.
Shamachi for 199.
Aw, thank you. How did they have those gifts? That is really cool. I have no idea what it was saying. Hopefully it wasn't bad, but it sounded beautiful. Thank you so much.
Dude Man sent, we are Charlie for 199.
Are these new? Thank you, guys. I don't know where
Rash
those
says
come
that's an
from.
interesting one.
Yeah, that's fascinating that they have those. Thank you guys for those right at the end. I can't thank you enough for being here and doing all the following and sharing and tapping. I hope to see you guys at As Dusk Falls tonight. It's going to be a big movie night. Bring some popcorn.
Haggy's JWNQB says, how long is your stream going to be for at 10?
Probably 2
The law
hours
says, see
at
ya
least.
later, smiley face.
2 hours at least, and it might take a couple streams to get through the whole game.
Ekryos says,
We're gonna
see
try
you
to
later,
go pretty
Jaymo.
fast, though. All right, guys, I love you so
Tahiti
much.
Man
Be nice
says,
to
new
each
favorite streamer
other.
alert lol.
Yay! I can't wait to hear more from you, Tahiti Man. It's very nice meeting you. Where are you from, Tahiti Man? I kind of always try to remember where somebody's from every stream.
Rash says, see you, Jaymo.
And I would love to know. You don't have to say specifically, but...
Tahiti Man says, Florida.
Okay, cool, Florida. Love it. I will talk to you guys later. You guys are the best. Love ya.